Welcome to a daily live tarot oracle reading. I am super grateful to be here with you guys, as always, tuning into love. So welcome to this beautiful space for lovers. Oh my goodness. I was guided to tune in. I was doing the monthlies and I was guided to tune into the love guides, what our love guides want us to know about our love life, our situation, our circumstance, our relationship, whatever wants to come through at this time. I am going to go through all 12 zodiacs. I'm going to start with Aquarius and move through to Capricorn in order. So give it just a minute here for some people to pop on. I hope you guys are all doing well and that everyone is feeling good and tuned in. I'm just going to shuffle here for a moment, you guys, and then we're just going to get into it, okay? So let's start with Aquarius. I'm going to pull a few tarot cards, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards and just see what wants to come through from our guides, okay? I'm going to give the deck a couple shuffles. And we're going to start with Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, what do your love guides want you to know at this time about your love life? Let's see what's going on here. Ooh. We've got the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Devil in reverse. So this is beautiful. The King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Devil in reverse. So there's definitely a beautiful breakthrough, clarity here in terms of making a decision, what you really want. Wow, there's a very clear energy here of what is true for you, what is divine for you, what is meant for you. And there's a releasing of any sort of blockages or energies that were preventing you from truly deciding what it is that you wanted to do moving forward. So your guides are acknowledging that you have this beautiful clarity coming in, these beautiful divine ideas, that what you're feeling and thinking is aligned. And it's like you're able to make the decision not based on emotions alone, but in alignment with your heart and your mind. And then you got the 10 of Pentacles here. So, my goodness. Your guides want you to know that they're acknowledging that all the work that you've done and that you are in alignment with your divine counterpart. That's for sure, with yourself. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, okay? So there's an energy here of moving forward, one day at a time, one step at a time, and releasing any sort of doubt, any sort of conflict in your mind. Happy Lionsgate. Hi, Alicia. Welcome. Thank you. Yes, it is Lionsgate. Oh, today's 8/8. Oh, my goodness. I just realized that. It's beautiful. I'm feeling the energy for sure. So, Aquarius, this is signaling that if you have any sort of doubt or conflict in the mental space, just remember to tap into your heart. And hi, Dimension Jupiter. Hope you're having a lovely day too. I'm having a beautiful day. Take it one step at a time by your divine guidance, whatever it is you're guided to do in the physical. Things may be slow moving at this time, but it's steady. You know, it's sure, it's trustworthy. It's going to make it, you are going to make it to where you're going no matter what. You've chosen to release things, and things that weren't serving your love life, things that weren't serving your heart. And so that's allowed your mind to clear out all the junk and embrace the beautiful mind that you always have had. Hi, Jessica. Welcome. So let's get one little piece of advice here from the tarot. Six of Swords and Ace of Cups. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward. Hi, Violet Melon. Violet Melon. I love that. Is that, wait, yeah, Violet Melon. Oh, that is awesome. I was just looking at my watermelons growing in the garden, and there's been so much purple violet energy that was just too synchronistic. So the Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups. This is, you know, an offer of beautiful unconditional love that you are aligned with, and continuing to move forward, knowing that there may be, you know, times or days or moments where you're struggling with your ego. You're welcome. But know ultimately that that energy is dissipating, and that won't be a struggle for much longer as you keep embracing the love and feeling this unconditional love and this clarity, and you're self-activating and, you know, feeling your power and just like, okay, this is divinely guided. There's synchronicities everywhere I look. I'm feeling the love vibes. Okay, Aquarius, just keep moving, even if it feels slow. You're on the path, okay? Look at this, the Merlin. This is from the Wisdom of Avalon. This is the number 1, the Merlin. It's similar to the Magician card, but it's also like about a blend of like justice and temperance and all of that. Those alchemical energies that we, you know, work with in the unseen. It's really beautiful. Alchemy, justice, balance, and it's a new beginning, okay? So you're in an energy where you're learning how to alchemize and really hone in on your own energy and how it plays out in the physical. I'm going to read this card to you because I haven't read this for a while, and it's just a short little channeling here. It says, the Merlin is the messenger of initiation and alchemy, and is both the magician and the high priest. He's the masculine keeper of magic, and he has the ability to turn iron ore into gold. The Merlin says you have all you need to move forward. Rejoice that all the elements you require for success are indeed present. You are given notice that when it comes to your life and its purpose, the magical aspect of the Merlin can be summoned to help you find an answer that is within you. When the Merlin appears, he tells you that justice will be done in all matters of your query, but not by any forceful action. Instead, ask yourself what you need to do to bring balance into your life. Are you working too hard, perhaps overthinking things? Do you have enough downtime? The answers you seek are not found in obvious places. It's time to go within through meditation and prayer and ask the spirit world of the Merlin's magical influence to send you signs and omens to help you chart your course. The Merlin says that he will lend you his wisdom and magic on this leg of your journey until you can claim it as your own. His message is always be in the world but not of it, and wear it only as a loose cloak about your shoulders. Hi, Lucid Heart. Welcome. I love your name. I love that. You will never have to look outside yourself for answers when the Merlin appears. Remember, all signs and omens sent by the Merlin are but reflections of that which is in you already, within you already. So this whole journey so far has prepared you for this time when you become the true master magician of your reality and really attract and co-create the love. So this is there's a lot of powerful energy, like empowered energy. A lot of us really stepping into our power right now. So that's really beautiful to see. We pulled in from the Earth Oracle here. Look at this, Aquarius, divine love. My goodness, 31, this is a wonderful message to start the reading with. So divine love, really being in that energy of divine love, even though, you know, she's on her own, she's not necessarily hanging out with anyone, or, you know, she appears to just be on her own, but she's totally, you know, surrounded. She knows she's never alone. She's, you know, one, connected with the one and all, and she's always feeling loved and able to give love, and she's in that balance, that flow of divine love. So, and the rose is the flower in this card. There's little healing messages for the flowers and the plants that I like. I know, aren't they beautiful? I love this deck. This is the, did I bring the thing out here with me? I thought I did. Oh, I have it in my hand. Earth Wisdom Oracle. So, yeah, they're gorgeous. All the cards are really pretty. Let me see if it has any special messages, but it's the rose, and the rose quartz is the stone. So they come with a stone and a flower. And so, you know, this is nice because it's one of those synchronicities or one of those energies if you want to just bring a little extra into your world. Yeah, you can bring some roses into your house, or rose oil and some rose quartz, and amplify that energy of love and compassion and kindness and divine love and all of that. So this card is just about being the love that you are and knowing that you're loved and nurtured in every moment, okay? So just maintain that. You're doing amazing. Hi, Oracle Katrina. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here. I'm kind of new here too, sort of. So let's get a message from your flame. Oops. Let's get one Mystic Moon Twin Flame message from your higher self, just to see, or from your guides, to see what the energy is here. You're all I've ever wanted. Right? And that so goes along with all the messages here. The Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Divine Love, the Ace of Swords. So there's clarity in the heart, the mind. It feels right. Mind, body, soul. And that's how you know it's the one, right? So, my goodness, Aquarius. I'm going to pull one more here from the Island Time Wellness, and then we're going to move on to Pisces. Look at this mirror, Aquarius. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So I would say this is your mirror counterpart, and you're both, you know, embracing the divine love. And so it's just a matter of coming together if you're not together. And if you are, this is just affirming that your love is strong and pure and true, and it will continue onward as long as you both shall choose love, to be in love, which will be easy and effortless because you're mirror reflections of each other. So Aquarius, that was amazing. I truly hope that resonated with you, brought you affirmation and all the wonderful that it brings. You guys are awesome. It feels good to affirm all this love. So thank you for being you guys. Hi, Amy Starr. Welcome. Guys, we're going to move on to Pisces here. 12, 14, Pisces. So, guys, what do you want Pisces to know about their love life? We've got the Empress and the Chariot. You live near the airport, couldn't hear. Oh. Hi, Pisces. I hope that oh, good, you're here. That's perfect. So we've got the Empress and the Chariot. Okay, so I would say right now your guides are affirming that you are most definitely in alignment with where you are meant to be. And this is about, you know, acting on your intuition, taking action, moving forward. Nurturing this divine feminine energy within you, allowing yourself to receive and connect with nature, with your environment. That wasn't for me. Oh, the Ace of Swords here. Okay, so there's clarity coming in, or if it's not in, it's coming in. There's a breakthrough here. There's some sort of knowing. Okay, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So this is your guides guiding you to focus on what feels in alignment for you, what you want to nurture. You're receiving a lot of divine guidance right now. Can I get advice? Amy Starr. I can, if at the end of the zodiacs here, I'm going through all the zodiacs. So at the end, if I have time, I will answer your questions. I think I'm going to come back on either later today or tomorrow and do a, okay, good, and do a question and, you know, take questions and super chats and whoever's there, if whatever I can do. Lucid Heart, suiting name for a Pisces. Definitely. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, you know, I was listening to music yesterday for the Gemini reading, and there was a song called by Liquid Mind or something, and I thought, oh, that's so appropriate for a Gemini. So for you, that's so appropriate for a Pisces. Okay, yeah, that'll be more complimentary to you, and I'll be able to answer your question a little bit deeper in that reading. So I'll come back on live sometime within the next 24 hours and do questions and all your questions, okay? Because I'm feeling you guys, and I really enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun, and the guides really enjoy it too. Okay. So Pisces, you've got the Knight of Cups and the Magician here. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is it's like you're being guided to continue moving forward in love, taking action, loving action, and whatever new ventures or ideas that you have coming in right now that are, you know, things you want to manifest, that you just feel you're here to manifest, you feel you came here to do this, you're being guided to begin, you know, alchemizing in some way or tapping into that in a deeper way. Taking action, whatever inspires your heart, whatever gives you that clarity, and you're gonna, like, there won't be any doubt in your mind about it. So this is alignment with your higher self. This is alignment with your ability to create, like really get in touch with creation here with the Empress. You're connected to the earth, you're connected to the elemental. The Eight of Pentacles is putting work into a relationship. So whether this is really focusing on your own foundation, your money, your finances, your career, your job, your home life, like whatever you're doing with the Empress energy here in the Chariot, it's all in alignment. Like you are doing so well. And there's a new beginning here with the Magician. And this is two people coming together, you know, and laying everything out on the table, complete transparency and openness and honesty and communication, and talking about, you know, what they're going to create together, what they're going to manifest together. So this is really beautiful energy to have after clarity, and it's like affirming that you're in this beautiful energy of alignment here, Pisces. Okay, and then look at the Ten of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess. So, well, thank you, Oracle Katrina. I so appreciate you so much. Thank you. So you're listening to your intuition and really following your guidance, which is allowing you to let go of any sort of stress, anxiety, worry, doubt, concern, unworthiness, all of that fear-based programs that aren't true to who you are. So continue doing that, following your intuition, nurturing the love, dedicating and committing to what's important to you and your foundation. But it will be that fluid, you know, easy, effortless action that feels really good and gives you actually more life as you take the action. So that's going to come from your intuition and your ability to nurture it in the physical. It's like you're doing amazing. I also see, like, you know, there could be love coming towards you. There could be an offer of love coming towards you. But there is most definitely a new beginning here that's in alignment with the higher self. You know, it's like someone's taking action. Someone's taking action here very soon. So let's get an Earth Wisdom card here. Blessed Sight, number 28. You know what I love about this, Pisces, is the water is so calm. It just like totally stood out to me so brightly with the green and everything. Can you tell me what said? My phone paused when you pulled my card. Oh, I didn't card for you yet. I'm still doing the Pisces reading. But I can pull a card for you in just a minute, okay? This is for the Pisces reading. This is the Blessed Sight. And I love this because it connects to once being, you know, it's like there's a tower here in the middle, but the water around it is very calm. And she's on the shore now. It's almost like she's made it out of the tower and the water's calm and she's on new territory, new ground. It's freedom and openness and just the ability to move forward and all this light and the spirals and being able to see so clearly here with the Ace of Swords. So that's really beautiful energy. If you are feeling any sort of, you know, clarity or unclarity, it's like it's coming. It's all coming, okay? Wow, this is really, really pretty. The Blessed Sight is the Lavender card. So lavender is really soothing to all of your senses, your mind, body, soul, especially your emotions, Pisces. I'm just feeling the emotions with the water. Like there's just a very calm, grounded feeling here. So I just feel like the worst, like you've been through some difficult things, but it's all good now. Like you're feeling the calm and the ease and the intuitive voice inside guiding you and the synchronicities and the physical reality, and your mind is clear. You're able to see you know, through that divine sight. So I really like that. I think that's amazing. Wow, Pisces. Let me get you a Wisdom of Avalon card. And of course, 3 just came out. So we've got protection. All right. So your union is protected. Your love, all of that is divinely guided and protected. So just know that it's all good. Whatever's occurring, all good. And then you've got the owl and burden. So the owl's about deception. It's learning that wisdom through experience, through experiencing manipulation and deception and fear-based energies, and gaining that wisdom to take forward with you. So you're laying down any sort of burdens from the past, you know, anything that was causing you to feel heavy or weighed down, or not allowing you to feel like you could move forward. Those things you're releasing, and with it you're taking forward the wisdom. So nothing was in vain. You know, you're able to have gratitude and appreciation for what you've been through at this point, and welcome in all the new love, knowing that, you know, it's divinely guided. And so in that sense, there's no fear, you know, it's equal, it's mutual, and it's coming together, you know, no matter what, because the universe wants it too. Okay, so that's amazing. Let's get you a twin flame card here from your guides. There are still so many unsaid things between us. So I feel like this is a relationship where you guys are just going to be talking all night long, like deep diving, all these conversations and wonderful topics that you can't talk about with anyone else. Like, I feel like your person is, you guys are just, you're like, you know, inseparable, and just talking, and when you don't want to talk, it's okay too. You kind of just have communication and language with each other, that you're excited to share things with each other, and that attraction is just very mutual. So that's beautiful, Pisces. I love it. Let's get you an Island Time Wellness. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. So I feel a really beautiful, nurturing, friendly energy where it's just so much fun, and it's lighthearted, and there's not, you know, there's no pressure or burdens in this relationship. It's a very clear and light and intuitive, and you can dive deep, and there's no stress about that, or anxiety. There's no deception or manipulation. It's just straight up pure and true, real, sweet love. Okay? And I'm sure very romantic and all of those things, but at the core, it's very solid. It's very beautiful, and it's real. It's totally real. Okay, so Pisces, that's amazing. That is an amazing reading. I truly hope that that resonates and affirms affirms what you're feeling, all that wonderfulness coming for you. So let me see, Oracle Katrina, let me pull a card for you. Pull one card for you here. So you've got movement here, the number 36. Okay, so there's definitely some movement going on. And let me get you a tarot card. And the King of Pentacles. Okay, so there's some movement here with masculine energy, very encouraging. Oh, good. Yes, I feel it coming soon. Yes, it's just divine timing. And so you trust that feeling, because it's there for a reason, you know, it is coming soon. So Oracle Katrina, the King of Pentacles in movement. Hi, love is. Happy Lionsgate. I feel this energy of, I mean, this is like very strong, beautiful, supportive energy. You may be feeling it in your physical reality right now. If there's movement occurring, you just feel this safety. You feel this energy of, like, you know, being taken care of, being supported in your physical environment. And it could be that you're attracting a divine masculine energy into your life, and someone who really loves you and wants to take care of you and be there for you, and you know, out of love, pure love. And this could also just be an energy, you know, your energy. I'm not sure, but however it applies to you, there's a divine masculine energy here that's contributing to some beautiful movement in your life and attracting a lot of stability and wholeness, and just, you know, it's husband material in a sense, you know, it's that beautiful energy of of true unconditional love in the physical reality, and it's you know, it's action and movement. So that's beautiful for you. I hope that that resonates. Okay, guys, so let's move on to Aries here. We're going to go on to Aries. 25-22 for Aries. Let's see what's going on for Aries here, you guys. Aries, what do your guides want you to know about your love life? Lionsgate 8-8. It's that number of infinite strength. I'm a life path 8, so that's pretty cool. You know, infinite strength and the infinity. You know, what goes around comes around, and oh my goodness. What goes around comes around. Okay, so we did Pisces. Aries. See what's going on for you. Aries, you had such a great reading. I'm almost done with the monthlies, you guys. I'm getting them all up. But Aries, you had a fantastic reading this month. Ace of Cups. Yes, infinite love. So, or King of Cups. I mean, King of Cups. Okay, Aries. Yeah, I would say, I mean, I can feel that you have this energy of just love about you. And look at the Page of Wands. Okay, so you have this beautiful, just very childlike energy, but yet very mature. Like you're fired up, like you want to dance all night, or you want to, you know, go on a adventure. And hey, Jessica Lynn. Yeah, I mean, the King of Cups to the Page of Wands. It's a brand new adventure, and this is a wise decision in love. This is someone. If this is someone, you know, your divine counterpart, they're, you know, they love you, like really love you. There's compassion and vulnerability and intimacy and care and all that beautiful psychic connection. And there's also this like youthful adventure spirit of, you know, just it all being new and fun and being a kid again, almost like a teenager, and allowing yourself, but still having, you know, making those wise choices in love that are, you know, real and true. So Aries, this could be someone coming towards you or you coming towards them, but it's definitely an attraction there. So then we've got the Knight of Swords and Seven of Swords. So there's also an energy here of speaking your truth, cutting out anything that's deceptive. And this, you know, this could be you doing this. This could also be just this energy of being able to see so clearly and knowing what you want after the past experiences of what you've gone through, that you're not going to settle anymore for a relationship that isn't like completely firing you up, right? Yeah, the Seven of Wands. Okay, so standing your ground and staying firm in that commitment, you know, to real true love that is you know, it's the fire, it's the spontaneity, the adventure, the charisma, the inspiration, the creativity, all of it, that it inspires in you, the passion, the courage, the bravery, you know, to be bold and yet very grounded at the same time, you know, where you can channel your energy in a very positive, playful way, having fun and, you know, creating memories together. So standing your ground. Oh, good, Jessica. I'm glad to hear that. I am glad to hear that. And then we have the Five of Wands and the Two of Wands. Okay, so there may be a little, it's like there's this desire to move forward and, you know, co-create and like, I love this card because they're like having a conversation over dinner, and, you know, it's just very sweet and romantic. You can feel the love between these two, and it's like, what are we going to do next, you know? Like there's a coming together before you know what's going to be next, and that might be driving you a little bit crazy. You feel like, I feel it coming, and I know I meant to be with my person, and I just like, it's like, you know, when you guys get together, you'll take the next step together. So that's what I'm feeling from this with the Five of Wands, because in this card, this man's like looking, you know, he's like inside, he's like, I wish I could have a relationship like that, and he can't help but look, you know, because he desires that for himself, and yet he's inside, you know, so there's conflict within him, like, well, I wish I could be doing that, but I'm here doing this, and I could never do something like that because that's not me. That's like the ego soul battle, you know, like, so it's just a matter of staying true and knowing that this Two of Wands energy is like right around the corner. I really feel that there's like this energy where there's this youthfulness around you, Aries, but yet very mature and wise and love. And so, you know, this person is someone you want to create a future with, and you know, You don't want to create the future alone. It's so whatever you're feeling is coming in. That's for sure. So let's get an Earth Wisdom card here. Actually, let me pull one more tarot just for an advice card from the tarot for Aries. Strength. So Aries, just remain strong. Again, infinite strength. That's very appropriate for today. She's wrestling a boar, so that's pretty impressive, you know, but it's like no big deal, you know, and there's really not much of a struggle going on. It's like with a little bit of, you know, just confidence and that you have that infinite strength within. It's like everything that it's part of this journey is tapping into your strength and recognizing how strong you really are and what's worth being strong for. You know, only true unconditional love, you know, is what pushes us to that, experiencing our strength. And this is Divine Light 27, Divine Light. This is a really beautiful card. I love this. I love the Stonehenge type structure in here. It feels very ancient and like you guys have many lifetimes together that go way back, you know, with the flowers here. It's really beautiful. Let me look at this card. Yeah, you guys are here to shine some beautiful divine light into the world. So it says, whether you're feeling blue or suffering from more serious conditions, you can support your healing by turning to the divine lights to fade. Get the attention you need with big doses of bright divine. My inner divine light wants to shine in the world. I give my light energy and brilliance by connecting with the greater divine energy that nourishes all of life. So yeah, Aries, the more you connect in your own infinite soul, it's like you feel the truth and where it's leading, and you're cutting out anything that's not in alignment with that. You know, with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords here, it's like you're speaking your truth, you're going after your truth, you're moving with your truth. You know what feels good. You know what feels good, and so that's strengthening you and allowing you to see more clearly into what it is that where you're going, and it's bringing you guys together if you're not together, and if you are, then this is just affirming that if there is any sort of, you know, energies at play that are creating challenges, they're on their way out. Okay, that's really what I'm seeing. So let's get a long card for you. The Queen and the Fire Fairy. How appropriate is this? So the Queen and the Fire Fairy. This is a again, this is a beautiful energy of nurturing intimacy and connections and feeling empowered in your world, in your home life. You know, being able to be there for your friends and family and hang out together and creating a space. Like, it's all about your own feminine power, you know, the divine wisdom of being able to create beauty and comfort, and also duality, you know, and being in alignment with your pure and true essence, and how we can co-create, you know, for the highest good of all. It's also 4, which I love in this deck. It's, you know, stability and nurturing yourself and loving yourself and those you care about. And then the Fire Fairy is all about, you know, feeling inspired to take creative action, feeling hope. She kind of lights the path when that love activates within us. And, you know, if we can't be together right at that moment, or if things are going on, it allows us to focus in a positive way, like creating things and be feeling inspired and using that energy of fire in a way that's beneficial. So that's really beautiful. There's an energy of creativity and inspiration here, guys, that feels very adventurous and playful and youthful, but yet very mature and wise. So I love that. Okay, Aries, let's get you a twin flame message. I'm really bad at commitment. So whenever I see this card, I feel like it's, you know, it's just that we haven't found the one we really feel like we can commit to. You know, because it's easy to commit to someone you love unconditionally and they're just perfect for you in every way and you're perfect for them. It's not even a question, right? And so I think that's, you know, whenever I see that card, I think no one's really bad at commitment. It's just hard to stay committed to something you don't feel good about. And so it's easy to commit to something that makes you feel amazing and is in alignment with you and allows you to be yourself. So that may be, you know, whatever energy you guys were here to transmute and shift out of. You had to experience a period of time where you just didn't feel like you could commit to certain things. And instead of judging yourself, just recognizing why. So, okay. And then we've got clock. Need time, takes time, and takes time, cycles, time to heal, progress. So I feel like this is a matter of divine timing, and also you may be receiving a lot of synchronicities on the clock. When you look at the clock, you may be seeing a lot of, you know, the divine counterpart numbers and whatnot. So on that, and that's a way of also your higher self affirming things for you and letting you know. I feel like I need to pull one more for some reason for Aries. Oh my gosh, I pulled the same one. I like you. So again, it's that energy of flirting and really just, it's like an innocence type of thing. I feel like the shift on divine counterparts, there's a shift in with the twin flames and the divine counterparts where it's gone from like hot romance, heavy hot romance, to more like just really wanting friendship and intimacy and closeness and appreciating the romance and passion as like the icing on the cake, you know? And I think that's really healthy and really beautiful to see and feel, because it's, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's how it should be, I think. So just feeling that. So Aries, that was your reading. I truly hope it resonated. And we'll move on to Taurus here, 3650. Sorry if the camera's shaking, you guys. Okay, so Taurus. What do your love guides want you to know? You're welcome, Jessica Lynn. I hope that resonated. What do your love guides want you to know at this time, Taurus? Six of Wands. Okay, we've got the Six of Wands. We've got the Stars. Oh, Taurus. Hi, Violet Melon. Perfect. Perfect timing then. And we've got the Lovers. So that's, I mean, the Six of Wands and the Lovers, just in those three cards alone, this energy of alignment is right here for you, Taurus. Your guides are acknowledging that they see that you've chosen to be authentic and you're choosing love, and the stars are aligning for you. There's victory, there's success, there's a lot of beautiful attraction here. Very beautiful attraction. Taurus moon, beautiful. So yeah, you may be feeling it more deeply in your emotions, Dia. Whereas like when it's your sun sign, you feel it more in your soul. You know, if it's your rising sign, I think you feel it more in your physical, like your body. So this is just beautiful attraction and alignment with who you really are, choosing to embark on your authentic path of divine love. Taurus. Okay, you've also got is this the page? The Knave of Wands. The Knave of Wands is the page. So it's a new beginning. It's feeling that new inspired, passionate energy, that attraction energy to want to be with your divine counterpart if you're not. And now if you are in union, this is affirming that it's a beautiful union. It's divinely guided. It's absolutely destined. And the energy is like new, like a youthful child. I feel it in 5D. I think it's very strange. It's actually 3 a.m. here and I woke up to be tested in my commitment. Wow. Isn't that interesting? You're going to experience it, the energy in the 5D, before you experience it in the physical. That's how it always works. So, and that's what kind of can drive us crazy sometimes, is the time in between, you know, when it's manifesting is really helpful. So the page is, you know, a new energy where you're kind of like a student. You're not quite taking action on the path. You feel it inside, but you're like learning about it, you know. So you're watching videos, you're reading things, you're, you know, writing, journaling, you're asking yourself questions, and you're like, what is this feeling, you know, who is this person? You could possibly be, you know, finding yourself attracted to new things and letting go of certain things that, I don't know, it's just, it's all individual and unique. But It's all divinely orchestrated and everything's happening for a reason. So you've also got the King of Cups here in reverse. So this to me, again, is, you know, kind of keeping your emotions to yourself, um, staying more introverted in terms of like how you share your emotions, because it's like there's with your divine counterpart, there's no comparison, right? So I feel like this is all, yeah, it's like as you let go of things from the past, you got the Five of Wands. As you're moving forward, you know, in alignment, it's like it's just a matter of time and being open to that new energy and allowing yourself to, because there could be someone here as well that has deep love for you, or you have deep love for someone, or it's you just know you have this deep love for someone. You feel it, and until you actually meet that person or talk with that person, you know, the feelings are going to remain inside of you in a sense, but you can still express them in so many different ways. And that's the whole point, is to get into that energy and visualize it and allow yourself to express it however it wants to, you know, in the meantime. So whether it's just focusing on your own environment, your gifts, your talents, your work, your children, knowing in the, you know, in your heart and your soul and your mind that this relationship is manifesting. It's like you're preparing for it, you know? And I feel like this is a new relationship, and if it is one that's already begun, and there's any sort of like holding back of emotions, it's simply a matter of just embracing and accepting what the soul's asking. You know, it's opening up and being vulnerable, and so just allowing time and reassuring of, you know, whatever fears you have, reassure them that it's going to be okay. We've got the World card here, kind of came flipped over. So, you know, it could be that there's a cycle that's needing to complete, the next phase begins. And so it's just knowing that you're in this new cycle, and it's a new energy. Honestly, he changed my entire type in partners, and I'm both shocked and liking it. But the separation is very tough. This reading resonates a lot, though. Yeah, it is really tough. It's I'll let go of soulmate or several ones. Yeah, you do. You have to. It's more of, you have to. It's more of a releasing and a healing, and you'll be guided if you want it to happen. You know, really have that conversation with your higher self, and it will happen, and you'll be guided to how to do that, and it'll just kind of happen beyond your control, and you'll know what to do. But I know what you mean. It's difficult, and so acknowledging that it's difficult does bring relief, because anyone would feel that way. You know, I know it, for me, this journey has been like so challenging, but it's also been the best thing that's ever happened to me, you know? So it's all a process of growth, and we have growing pains, but they don't last forever. They are temporary. And with the World card here, you know, this is a big energy. This is something that was always meant to happen. With some of the other energies, like the Five of Wands, this is temporary. You know, this is something that it doesn't last very long. It's just, we have to learn something. Yeah, you feel that way too. Yeah, it's like once you learn the lesson or the wisdom or whatever it is that you needed to, this energy turns into the Six of Wands, right? Where you feel victorious and inspired. So it's, with the World, this is more of a long-lasting type of energy. Sometimes it's frustrating, but it's also very rewarding. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all about back to yourself. And once you really get there, it changes everything, you know, and you're no longer entertaining the things that cause so much pain. And so you're able to remain neutral and stable and keep growing and be open and ready for the love when it's divinely timed to show up in your life, I guess. So um, let's get some advice, an advice card here for you, Taurus. So Six of Pentacles, okay, and the Three of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you're coming out of a period of, you know, at least if there wasn't any movement, there's movement, you know, especially with the World card here. There's like a cycle that's completing, and as soon as that energy dissipates, as soon as, you know, whatever needs to happen needs to play out, there's this energy of equal give and receive. And I, you know, with this card, I don't know how YouTube will feel about some of these cards, but there's a man in the background here, and you You know, it's like the union, you know, where they together in the physical, and she's like here all by herself, you know, doing what she does, and here he's like, there she is, and she doesn't know it yet, but he sees her, but she doesn't see him there, right? But this is the Six of Pentacles. Yes, it's the Lion's Gate today. I know, I missed it too. How did you miss it? How did I miss it? You know, I wrote 8-8 here, and I didn't even think about it, but it's okay. So it's because we're, you know, I don't know. But I like this because it feels like, you know, union is close, and the feminine may not be aware of it, but the masculine, he has his eye on her. And there's equal give and receive here, and it's like she's good, you know, she's not having any sort of, you know, pity parties or bad about herself. She's just enjoying herself, and you know, she's like to have a partner, but she's not like, you know, harsh on herself about it, or she's, you know, so I think that's really interesting. And then the Three of Wands, you know, reverse, it feels like, you know, it's the waiting's over in a sense. So, and of course it's divine time. So saying that today, it may not happen for, you know, a month or something. I don't know, but you'll know. Only you know, only the divine knows, and your synchronicities will affirm it. Your feelings will affirm it. So, okay, let's get you a Wisdom of the Avalon card here. Movement. Look at all this movement energy. Okay, so there's definitely movement going on there. It's a 36, and that's, you know, a 9. It's the end of a cycle. It's almost the end of a cycle, right? I think his higher self is my spirit guide. So yeah, he is. It's like you're a higher self, essentially. He's like your spirit guide. The Grail Knight. Look at this. Seeking the sacred. Romance, illusion, and it's the number 6. Look at all this 666 we got out here. Okay, that's pretty amazing, Taurus. You know, I want to read a little bit of this Grail Knight to you because it's short, but it says, romance and the seeking of that which is sacred, such are the missions of the Grail Knight. He represents the coming of all elements to form perfect life through a union of heaven and earth, or he signifies a romantic union of lover with lover. In the beginning of all relationships, there's a time when everything is perfect. One seeks out the discovery of love in the treasures of the other, all while holding up a mirror. Beauty and perfection are reflected. There is both truth and illusion. When the Grail Knight appears, he lets you know that your own beauty, perfection, and innermost desires may be reflected in the mirror that is held up by the love of another. Indeed, love is in the air. Perhaps it's also a time for you to fall yourself. If you don't, you run the risk of attracting the same affirmation from the outside world. Love attracts love. Be love, and you shall find love. A gentle warning: light exists without shadow, so don't be fooled by the illusion of perfection. Be willing to see the shadow and ask for honesty. Then you can never be disappointed. This is a fortunate omen. Okay, so I feel like the masculine energy is seeking the sacred. And you know, the divine feminine, the love, it's like in not just in himself but in everything, you know, it's like aligning with that, and also having gratitude, you know, for the journey. So 848, there you go, strength and foundation. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's get you an Earth Wisdom card here. Communication. Look at this. Communication, number 18. And it's the number 18, new beginning, and 8. This is so sweet. I'm happy. Me too. I'm super happy for you. Right? So this is communication with the divine and with your divine counterpart, with the divine aspects, the divine elements. You know, all of it. This is communing with unconditional love in all its many forms and aspects, which includes your divine counterpart. And I love that it's number 18, new beginnings. That's that infinite strength with the date today, the Lion's Gate, and communication. I mean, wow, you guys. I love this. Oh my goodness. You guys are amazing. You know that? You really are. I really enjoy delivering messages for you guys. It is a beautiful reading. The flower is daffodil. okay, which represents, it says, daffodil is like a divine trumpet, creates connection with spirit guides, teachers, and humans, and enhances you hear and the spirit world. I didn't know that, but I used to have so many daffodils on my property that grew wild, and I always took so many pictures of them. I'm so glad you feel good. Welcome, Maddie. I'm so glad. It's a good feeling day today, for sure. So it says communication is key with other humans, perhaps, but more importantly, with your spirit guides and teachers, which we're doing now, aren't we? Practice your listening and speaking skills both in the physical world and in the spiritual realm. There is much that you need to say and even more that you need to hear to strengthen your relationship to spirit. And the affirmation is, a skilled communicator, I speak with clarity and kindness. I listen attentively without prejudice or prejudgment, and I ask questions and cultivate curiosity. So I feel like you're being prepared for, really communicating and saying and engaging in that physical way with someone. That's really beautiful, okay? And as you practice with spirit, you'll recognize it in your divine counterpart. And you guys continue on the language of love together, however that is, which is absolutely beautiful. My goodness, Taurus, this whole new cycle for you. All of your guys' readings have been amazing, honestly. Doing the monthlies has been great. Okay, let's get a twin flame message for you guys. I'm just doing what I have to do right now. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Maddie. I'm glad it soothes your soul. I could really talk all day, and that's one of my insecurities. Like, am I talking too much? Do people really want to hear what I have to say? But I could just keep talking. I'm just doing what I have to do right now. So again, it's that energy of completing that cycle and, doing what you have to do to get through the cycle in terms of, finishing up commitments, tying loose ends, completing that cycle. And then as soon as those energies, which is all divinely orchestrated and dissipating, obviously, then that energy is no longer there. And the only thing we're focused on is love and creating and moving forward. So it's understandable, that energy of, staying committed and integrity, but knowing that it's coming to an end at some point in the very near future. So let's get you an Island Wellness card. Island Time Wellness. Island Time. I like that. It's kind of like divine time. Axe. Breakup, separation, silent treatment, abandonment. So you guys may be in a period where you've had to really release some things, cut some, like, it almost felt like just having to cut it out, in order to seek the sacred, what is true in your reality. And Taurus is a very strong earth sign, very grounded. And so it makes sense. It's like, it feels like there was some energies, but there's been a lot of victory and overcoming and aligning and choosing to, really embrace unconditional love and compassion and be vulnerable with the right person, not necessarily with everyone, just the ones that you feel that strong bond with. And so there may have been some axing out in the past of things, and that's where the healing has been coming in that needs to occur before two people come together. So I think that's really beautiful, Taurus. I think there is just, the seeking the sacred, the stars, the lovers, the world. Just those three cards alone tell me that you are right where you're supposed to be, okay? So keep up, keep on keeping on, Taurus. I hope that message resonated with you and brought you the affirmation and clarity to just strengthen your movement forward, okay? Already feeling this whole Cancer and Venus shift. Sentimental and emotional. Yeah, Maddie, we'll honor that. Do whatever you need to do to honor that. And thank you for being so amazing. It takes a lot of strength, and it can take a lot of energy, so make sure you're taking care of yourself. Yes, it did. Amazing reading. You enjoyed it. Take just good care of yourself. Allow yourself to take some nice baths, put some essential oil in there. You're so welcome, Melon. You're so welcome. Go get yourself a nice meal somewhere. that you enjoy. Go, you know, splurge a little bit on yourself after some emotional purging. Okay, so we're going to move to Gemini. Gemini 55. Gemini. Whew. All right, you guys. This is for the Geminis. You're welcome, Maddie. Thank you. Thank you for being you. I love the ghost. That's awesome. Okay. Cancer, Gemini. Oh, we're on Gemini. Look at the list there. Let me get a drink here, you guys. I'm going to take a quick drag of my for the Gemini reading. I just got to keep it real. Okay. Gemini. Oh, deck. Wrong deck. We're going to use this deck today. What do you want Geminis to know? Okay, we've got the King of Cups. Again, the King of Cups says the King of Cups come out with every reading today. Oh my goodness, the stars came out again. Okay. Okay, and I just shuffled this, like, just do it again. Same cards. This is beautiful, though, for all of us to have this energy. Gemini, so the stars are aligning. There's someone here who loves very much the Three of Cups, okay? There's an energy of union and celebration and friendship and fun and play, emotional, beautiful, emotional. And again, the World card, fulfillment and bliss. And we've got the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands, okay? This is crazy. The same cards are all coming out. It's like there's a huge intervention occurring right now. So Geminis, wow. There's a very beautiful masculine energy around you of really being in tune with your heart, with compassion, with your destiny, feeling, you know, that intimate connection with yourself and knowing the emotional fulfillment that you have with yourself and how that feels with other people. You can feel your divine counterpart, the masculine energy around you pretty strong if you're feminine. There's a cycle here that's completed and a new one beginning, and there's just a little bit of like, I feel like this is a little bit of inner conflict, but ultimately there's a victory. You know, it's almost part of just being human. Wow. And the Four of Cups. So there is energy here of just a little bit of stagnancy, or things haven't happened, right? Maddie, oh yes. Where it's like, I feel good. I feel all this. I'm totally rocking it right now. Like, I'm in my energy. I'm, you know, there may be someone that you're, you know, that you're even connected to, that you feel these deep feelings for, or they feel for you, but for some reason there's like something preventing it from being just, you know, there's something going on. Let's see. The Page of Wands and the Three of Wands again. So there's like a waiting. There's like a period of pause. Like the divine is like asking us all to just take a moment before moving forward. But then there's reassurance that there's movement, right? And the Page, it's like, again, it's like we haven't quite taken action yet. The Three of Wands is waiting for, you know, the sign, the signal, the whatever, the green light. You know, it's like we already know we're going, and it's like sitting at a stoplight and waiting for the light to turn green. You know, there's no stress about it. You know it's going to turn green, but you have to sit there and wait. You know, so that's what it feels like. So it's like when you're in that waiting period, focus visions, you know, your fire, your passion, being with this person who just, you know, you have this deep love for and this deep connection with, this intimate connection, very psychic, very emotional in all the best ways, bliss, ecstatic, you know, success, and magnetic electric attraction to one another. Like the Six of Wands is that very physical attraction to one another, and how I see it in this deck, where it's equal, you know, it's like mutual, like can't keep your hands off each other type of energy. Same with the Three of Cups. It's just so emotionally fulfilling that there's this intimate bond that it's friendship, it's romance, it's everything. It's your mirror aspect, right? So that's worth waiting for. Even though it's not the funnest feeling, you can have fun. You can still use that energy to your advantage by tuning into, you know, your playfulness, activity. And this is the Ace of Swords. So for a Gemini, that's clarity in your mind and a breakthrough, and you just know your mind has surrendered to the soul and is no longer fighting with the ego when it comes to who's right for you and who isn't. So if there's any sort of, you know, soul ego battles or any sort of conflict outside of you, or you're just bored outside of you, like there's not really anything that's stimulating, you're just kind of like, yeah, you know, but you feel your divine counterpart and how fun they are and how much just bliss they bring into your world. And so that's energy that you can live with because you know it's temporary, it's on its way out, right? So I feel like we're just at the stoplight waiting for it to turn green in a sense. It's kind of interesting feeling. Oh my goodness. Again, the King energy and partnership. So you could be waiting on a divine masculine energy, and it's like here. It's like with you. Here it is with you twice. The King of Cups and the King in this deck. Is man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to the law and justice. And again, it's the number 3. So I think this is really amazing. This is an energy with partnership of really learning how to live in that divine partnership. It says, you're put on notice to seek connection in all things. This is the coming together of ideas, the fulfillment of attraction, the marriage between two people, and the harmonious blending of energies. If you're inquiring about a partnership of any kind, this signifies the importance of observing the qualities that this relationship creates as a result of the sum of its parts. There's always much to learn in the choice of partners. When you receive the blessing of partnership on this part of your journey, it's a sign that the object of your inquiry may indeed give you what you need. Of opportunity where the partnership exceeds the potential of the individual. This sacred journey marker reminds you that you're never alone and that there's always a partnership with the divine. It's a very auspicious omen. So really use this time to connect with the divine, your higher self, because ultimately that is your divine counterpart, and it's just a matter of time before it's, you know, inevitable in the physical. So this is like time to strengthen that connection, so you're both really on point and connected when you come together, and that in itself is the key, right? So I feel like with the King of Cups here twice, it could be that the masculine energy in this partnership is really honing in on that right now, whereas the feminine is, you know, she's, you know, it's like in the World card here, she's just like receiving all this pleasure and everything, and so it's like I feel like the feminine has done a lot of work, and we're there, and we're just, you know, we're learning how to connect with our higher self even more and focusing on our foundations if we're not together. But with the 3 of Wands here, it's like, I don't know, it's like, you know, and it's just a matter of divine timing, right? So Gemini, that's pretty amazing. Let's get a wisdom, earth wisdom card here. Joy. Number 26, which is an 8, Gemini. It's an 8. Joy. Focus on your joy. It's the highest vibration. Let's see what it has to say. Isn't that amazing, you guys? So, clear the toxin in the situation to access your joy, being joyful. So it's just being in your joy. Focus on your joy. I love how she's wearing red in the picture, and she's in a field of dandelions. So it's full of wishes, and seem very evolved. I know. I've never seen one either. It's quite lovely, the energy in this room. I quite enjoy you guys. It's about time. It's kind of refreshing, I think. So I think it's beautiful. You guys are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll keep doing it, okay? I just love this. It's so clear and open and fertile and green. And there's even a sheep's in the background. And she's got the music, you know. She's connected to that divine rhyme and rhythm and harmony and nature and the wish fulfillment. It's just very symbolic here with the rocks too, like standing vigilant, and the water in the background that's very calm, and the clear skies. Yeah, exactly. Love is, that's exactly right. That's how I feel too. So I'm so happy for you guys. I think this is amazing. It's almost like I don't have to say anything. I could just show the other cards. You guys already know. I love it though. It's so fun. Okay. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. So both counterparts are just really staying true to their integrity and following their intuition, and we may not always know why things are exactly playing out that way. This is a wonderful group, you guys, but it's like we know that there's a reason for it, and so it's that wisdom and doing the right thing and knowing that it's all coming together at the right time. I think that's beautiful. It shows that both people honor and respect life and each other, and they take it to heart. You know, it's not like they just, because how we, you know, it says a lot about you guys. Honor, doing the right thing. That's really beautiful. Well, let's get you an Island Time Wellness. Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So Geminis, look at this. One of the other channels I see some of my family raging, it's very intense, all the lives. Oh yeah, it's, you know, well, your vibe attracts your tribe. So, you know, there's a lot of great readers on YouTube and a lot of great messages, but it's like we're all at different stages of our growth, and so that's why it's so important for you guys to always discern too what you're tuned into, because it'll change as you grow and evolve. Like, you keep watching something that's like full of that intense energy, it can really bring you down. So yeah, it's wild, but it all serves a purpose. You know, it's helpful to some and others it's not, so it's all good. But I'm glad to hear that. I think we'll see this energy more and more, you know, of coming out. I hope so anyways. So Geminis, joy, divine union. I see it all here. I see the partnership, the masculine energy with you coming in very strongly. That's very clear. So I'm super happy for you guys. These are all the amazing people who've just been doing all the shadow work, and you know, it's not like we're special from anyone else. We've just been work, and we all have our time, you know, when we do it. So my goodness, this is just beautiful. I'm honored to be here. So oops. Okay. So we're gonna move on to Cancer. Cancer is at 68 minutes. 68 minutes, 1 hour and 8 minutes, Cancer. How many times is the number 8 going to show up in the reading today? Oh my goodness. You guys are wonderful. Okay, let's see. Let's see, Cancer. What do your love guides want you to know about your love life right now? We've got the Ace of Wands, okay. So very new, passionate beginning energy here for you. The Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. My goodness, beautiful energy here. And so Cancer, I see a new beginning surrounding you. 108. Yes, it is. Very powerful number. Yep, I can feel it for sure. So we've got a new beginning. We've got this energy of just freedom and liberation to speak your truth, to take action with your truth wherever it's guiding you. And you have this energy of being okay with, it's like it's divine time. There's no rush, there's no hurry, it's not a competition. You know, there's nothing to prove or defend. You know that you honor truth and love. You're taking one step at a time, moving forward, taking responsibility for your life and honoring what you feel. And so there's this energy of you know, new passion, new chemistry, new courage and inspiration and adventure, and a very beautiful new beginning, like a very intimate new beginning with someone where you're just content hanging out in front of the fire and being dreamy and talking, and there's just a lot of passion, I feel, in this answer. It's very rooted in like the intimacy of being able to really express your emotions and your visions and what you want to create in this world, and not feeling like you have to rush, or it's like everything is just happening the way it's supposed to. It's really beautiful. Let's see. Six of Wands, again, mutual attraction and energy. Very attracted energy, a lot of passion here. Eight of Wands, passionate communication and enjoying each other, and just, it's like very mutual. So on track, perfecto. Eight of Wands, right? It's like, this is just so beautiful, Cancer. I think, yeah, I mean, you guys are going to be just feeling so good. Such great communication coming in here with the Eight of Swords in reverse. Look at that. The Eight of Wands to the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is wild, you guys. This is really just saying F it. I'm coming out of my head. There's no reason to be in my head when I have all this passion and fire and amazing communication and conversations with this person. Like, I could talk to them all day. I don't even care about anything else. They don't think I'm crazy. They don't think I'm anything but perfect. So let's talk and have fun together and just whatever. Go deep, go not go deep. Sleep all day, watch movies, have adventures, whatever's clever. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, look at it. Just sleep all day or go out and have an adventure. It's like, it doesn't matter. You guys are enjoying it yourselves, and you're investing into your foundation, your life. Yes, it does sound great. Go, Cancer, go. You know, it's like, no matter what, you guys got each other, and you're willing to be patient. You're willing to put the time and energy into something, even if it takes a while, because it doesn't matter what you have or don't have. You have each other, and that's like priceless. Two beautiful bodies, like mind, soul, that's all you need. Like, I feel like, Cancer, this is like your person that makes everything else just disappear. And this is amazing, you guys. Wow. So I hope that resonates. Let me get you an advice card from the tarot here. The Queen of Pentacles. Look at this. This is very beautiful, grounded energy. Focused on your foundation, on what you're manifesting. And as far as your physical reality, it's like, this is already manifested in etheric. So this is about you focusing your energy and your physical reality in terms of nurturing your environment, your home life, and, you know, whatever you can do to contribute to your life together. It's like, but it's like, you don't even have to think about it. You're so inspired by it, and your higher self is guiding you in every moment to create and nurture your environment, your family, your everything, your physical body, anything in the physical that brings a higher quality of life to yourself and your family. You know, it's like really seeing the value and sacredness in the life that you're creating together. So stay focused on that, and know that you're so guided and resourceful. You're gonna have all the resources you need, the ideas that you need, the time that you need to nurture yourself and the other areas of your life that are important. And, you know, when you guys, if you haven't together in the physical yet, like when you do, it'll just be strengthened. Like, you're both going to be invested, you know, into the same ideas and the same lifestyle. And so it'll just become that much more strong. Okay. That's amazing. Oh my goodness, Cancer. That's, you know, and this is beautiful because it affirms who our divine counterpart, you know, what they feel like, what, you know, their true energy. And so it helps us navigate the physical world a bit more with more clarity. Okay. So let's get you a Wisdom of Avalon. Wow. Again, you've got the Fire Fairy here. So with this Ace of Wands as well, a lot of the passion, the energy that you're feeling, it's coming from that you know, that connection, that bond of unconditional love. So tap into it, you know, your fire, you to express and create. If there's anything that feels challenging, turn to your creativity and whatever inspires you, and it will burn away all the, you know, whatever doesn't need to be there, and you'll feel your confidence. You'll feel, you know, that fire within you, that power within you that gives you the confidence to really admire, you know, the life force energy, your counterpart, and what you can create together. How that passion just fuels the life force, you know. So, yeah, so the wasp came out. My moon sign, I'm a Virgo moon. So the fire fairy here, I like that it came out with the wasp card, because energy of, you know, fire and passion, that if it's not fulfilled or it's not expressed, you know, it can turn to, you know, anger, or we can react to anger in some ways. And yes, and also, you know, it can go vice versa. If you're really in your energy and you're creating and you're fired, you know, there can be others that are develop feelings or emotions of jealousy, or like they don't have what you have. And so the wasp card speaks to that energy, just being aware of it around this fire energy. You know, that if you see a wasp, to stay, you know, away from it in a sense, because it's a wasp and it does what wasps do. If you get too close, it might sting you. And if there's a wasp on you, to, you know, swat it away. Don't let it sting you necessarily. It's just knowing the energy, you know, with the fire. So make sure that you're just mindful of that, so that it allows you to stay true and authentic in your energy, and that you don't engage with the type of wasp energy experience. And if it's there, it's okay. Don't pay it any attention, okay? Just like anything else. Stay focused on expressing your fire and your love and your creativity, okay? Let's get a Earth Wisdom. Oh my goodness. You got divine love too, Cancer. Divine love again. Number 31. So this card came out again too. Communication. What did that say? See. You've never been stung before by a bee. I've never been stung before by a bee. You know what? That is so interesting that you just said, Maddie. That was really interesting, because I think, was it this morning or last night? I was like tuning into a reading, and there was something about the bee medicine, the bee wisdom of inspiration, which is crazy, because the bee, it's like that energy of inspiration where when you get busy, you produce that sweet honey. And sometimes a bee will sting you because you're meant to receive like the medicine of the bee that inspires the information to enter into your body, so that you receive that divine inspiration. So it was like this whole beautiful way of like perspective of a bee sting. Like when you get stung by a bee, it happens for a reason, and it's to like receive the venom of the bee like as medicine, and through that there's like information transferred, you know, into your consciousness, like just like thought form or other things. So it was really actually kind of beautiful to feel into that energy and see it from that perspective. So I thought that was really cool. So maybe, I mean, you've never been stung by a bee, but when you say that, that's usually when it happens. Just a heads up. I don't know, but it's not a bad thing if it does, okay? And oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe this, Cancer. I pulled the bee card. I can't even speak. Oh my gosh, the bee card just flew out, and it's just so crazy. My first name, Melissa, honeybee. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. I didn't know that. That is beautiful. I think I say a lot more before. Yeah, exactly. I think the medicine is really powerful, a lot more than we even realize. Yeah, and this is just so beautiful, you guys. It means luck, industriousness, and sweet victory. Okay. Can you believe that that just flew out? I mean, I can believe it, but I'm still, it surprises me. Wondrous awe every time. I'm just like, so the bee, it says when the bee buzzes on your path, it's a reminder that with hard work and firm commitment to building your dream, a sweet outcome is assured. The bee is a symbol of luck. Expect miracles and your life will be victorious and sweet. Remember that you also create your own luck. That is as essential as you progress along your path in order to make your dreams a reality. The bee is an industrious, busy creature that's always making honey. The bee gets busy and that honey will soon be yours. The bee is always a fortunate omen. I love it. My bee, I was so surprised. Yeah, I absolutely. There's definitely the bee medicine here. And it's been, yeah. Wow. This is so beautiful. So just receive it all. And I love the sweet little bees. And right now they're having a heyday out in my garden. Just their legs like pumped full of pollen. So happy. Wow. Tune in with you guys. Like, I don't even need to smoke cannabis or anything. I'm just like, wow, you guys are, it just feels so pure and calm and clear. It's really, really beautiful and refreshing and lovely. So interesting, that card was. So this card is, I'm still haunted by my actions and I'm just doing what I have to do right now. Thank you, Maddie. You're so sweet. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So there may be an energy here of feeling like a little bit of regret or shame from the past, you know, from whatever, I don't know, whatever things that we're still letting go of as humans or that we feel insecure about or whatever. But with the Eight of Swords here in reverse and the Eight of Wands, like I feel whatever insecurities or things that may have happened from the past that we may not have been proud of, like through that energy of unconditional love, you know, we're taking responsibility, we're claiming our path, and we're doing whatever we have to heal that and move through those energies. So I feel that there's just a lot of beautiful, beautiful healing energy here for you, Cancer. So whatever occurred in the past is resolving, and divine love is running the show now. So whatever sort of energies are, you know, trying to trigger, they won't even stand a chance at this point. So amazing reading, Cancer. I truly hope that that resonated and just brought you affirmation to what you're feeling. So we're going to move on to Leo now. The Leo Lions. Okay, happy birthday to the Leos out there too. I guess it's your birthday season. So, Leos, what do your love guides want you to know? 1122, nice. Oh yeah, I would be excited too if my crush was a Leo. My ex-husband was a Leo, so, and actually I've had a few relationships with Leo. I think he's my twin flame. You think, yeah, it's like you'll know when you really feel. Yeah, it's like if you feel it, you know, it's like you have to allow the universe to keep affirming it, or, you know, if the universe is affirming things for you, then that's when you really know what's going on. But then again, you never really know. I'm surrounded by Leos. My parents are Leos too. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. A lot of Leo energy. And I just shuffled a lot there. So there must be, let's see what's going on with the Leo energy here, because it's that time of year. Leos, guys. So we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So I feel like Leos are feeling some passion and inspiration, but there's not a lot of movement. Maybe feeling a little frustrated that there's not movement. But this is the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles, or maybe it should just be a delay and a new beginning, or taking action on a new beginning, I mean. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Okay, so there's an energy with the Hanged Man. There's the Five of Cups and the Three of Wands. Every time I'm like, nah, that can't be another lion card or something confirms. Yeah, exactly. I know. They're so refreshing. They have that childlike energy. They do. They really do. So, Leos, I feel like your guides want you to, this is a period of time, you know, with the hangman energy here. This is divinely guided, where you are, it's like your higher self intentionally pulls you back from a situation, not necessarily like in or out, but more just to observe. Like it'll pull you back so you can observe. And they are amazing to be around. Their charisma is just like nothing else, isn't it? I feel like this is a very stable type of relationship that you're being asked to observe here with the Six of Pentacles. It's equal give and receive in the physical. You know, it's something that is deeply intimate and grows over time. You know, deep bonds, both people interested in strengthening the bonds. Equal give and receive, and then you've got the Knight of Wands here in reverse. So again, there's like a delay. It feels like there's an energy to take action that's very inspired and passionate, but there's, you know, for whatever reason, there's this energy of observance and needing to shift perspective before moving forward. There's something that needs to be observed and seen before taking action, okay? Because we have the Five of Cups and the Three of Wands. So there's something about the past with emotions. It may be that Leos need to tap into their heart a little bit and heal some things from the past that have to do with regret or loss or some sort of, you know, I feel like that's happening with the Five here with change, and the Three. It's like there's this energy of wanting to move forward, of wanting to open up and all of that, because there's a lot of passion here. That explains why he's quiet. Yeah. And it's divinely guided, you know, it's not really anything he has control over. It's something that the universe is asking him to really get in touch with his emotions before moving forward. You know, it's like, even though it's all in alignment and we feel something, it's important for us to really integrate what it is we need to heal and learn before coming together, so that it's all, you know, cohesive and balanced. So let's get some more cards here. But you know, with the Five, that is shifting our focus, and that's maybe what is happening. Those is it's a shift in your focus, your attitude, just seeing things from a beautiful new perspective that allows you to release finally whatever is holding you back from really opening your heart and your emotions, being vulnerable, basically. Because look at what just came out. Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups. So I see this as a really important time to observe, you know, why they're quiet. It's because this decision is, you know, it's important, it's sacred, and it has a lot of meaning and depth. And so it's not something to necessarily be taken lightly, but instead to really feel into and observe. And the divine also teaches this time, you know, when we're in the hangman mode, we're receiving information, we're learning about how other people perceive the world and cause and effect and all of these things. So it's a deeper understanding and awareness. And, you know, moving, I see Leo's here with the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups. This is union coming together with your divine counterpart and ultimate emotional well-being and fulfillment. It's equal balance and harmony, and it's your person, okay? So, wow, that's amazing, Leo. Let's get you an advice here from the tarot. Two of Wands. Okay, so this is choosing your soul, your heart, moving forward, your person. And again, this is like very similar to, I can't remember the sign we pulled this for, but it's like you come together as the Two of Cups, and then you talk, you know, you get together and you talk now about the next step together, moving forward together. And it's interesting, we have the Two and the Three of Wands, you know, so it's like here they are chatting and talking about being together and creating a life together, and okay, we're gonna do this, it's your person, and what are we gonna do? You know, it's like, are we gonna move in together, are we gonna travel, what are we gonna do? And then here it's like you're waiting for, you know, the next guidance from your higher self, your guides, to know which direction to go. But it's like there's a coming together here, and it's all equal. This is beautiful, Leo. Been in separation for a week now, but his higher self talks. Yeah, I know, it is intense. It's the telepathic communication never stops. It never does. write down and journal as much as you can. I find journaling is the clearest communication. It helps me sort through what is like, it's just more clear when I write it down than when it's coming through in my head sometimes. So that helps a lot, and it gives you more detailed information, like more detailed thoughts that you wouldn't normally even realize until you write them down. It just comes through as you're writing. So yeah, give that a try. It's pretty amazing. Okay, Leo, let's pull you a twin flame card. Yeah, you're always talking to him or her from the beginning, right? Right from the start. It's always been them. I know I made a huge mistake. There's birthday communicates with me through songs. Yeah, so does mine. He communicates to me through song very much. Yeah. So I know I made a huge mistake. Okay, so again, if there's any sort of regrets from the past, that goes along with the Five of Cups. You know, there's an energy of regret from the past, knowing that there was mistakes made, but there really are no mistakes when you see that everything's a lesson. So that could be what this Hangman energy is here. It's like just the acknowledgement that it's okay to make mistakes and to forgive yourself and embrace change and say, you know, I can change, I can grow. I don't have to keep making the mistake. And I don't have to beat myself up over it either anymore. I'm not perfect, right? You have to say I'm not perfect. But you're the way you are, you know? And that's the thing. We're all perfect just the way we are. We're all human. We're all divine. So we experience human things and we make mistakes, and that's the only way we grow. If we're not making mistakes, we're not growing. And truly, there are no mistakes. There's only lessons. So that feels pretty amazing, Leo. I feel like a lot of, you know, it's just like that wrapping up of this energy and coming together. It's like everyone's finally looking at, you know, what they need to and releasing it and moving forward, and that's really amazing. Yes. Oh yeah, humor, that's how you know, right? When they're the one, they just make you laugh harder than anyone ever in the whole world. Exactly. Imperfect or whatever. We're all just perfect the way we are. And look at this, protection came out. It's 38. So just know that this union is divinely protected, and the, you know, period of pause and all of that is divinely guided for a reason, but it's all protected. So there's nothing to worry about. He told me he feels really peaceful and special around me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you do that for each other. No matter what the conversation is or what's happening, you bring each other that reassurance feeling, you know, even when things are out of sorts. Yeah, yeah, that's him. That's him. And trust the mystery. Yeah, you're definitely in union with your India. In the, you know, it's just a matter of time before things all balance out in the physical. But yes, the energy is very real and you are feeling it, and that's for sure him. So 52 is the number, and this is trusting the mystery, just knowing that, you know, it's like it's so unknown. You don't know what it looks like necessarily, right? But you see the path, and as much as you need it every day, just enough every day that you need to walk or whatever, and it's full trust. It's having that full trust in the mystery, knowing that everything is divinely guided and orchestrated in every single moment. There really are no accidents. There's no coincidences. You can't get it wrong. You won't make the wrong choice. You're always going to make the right choice. And your intentions are very conscious now and rooted in love. So the mystery is, it may seem unknown to some, but once you really embrace it, it becomes the truth. It becomes the known, and that's all there is the mystery. It's a very humbling energy, you know, to trust the mystery, because you feel so small, but you're connected, you're plugged in, so you're taken care of, you're guided, you're shown where to go, you're supported in so many ways. And so it's just trusting your connection to the universe and allowing it to guide you. And I think this is like super auspicious that, you know, it's like life is a mystery. Everything's such a mystery, but it's really, when you trust it, okay, just made me think of the Lion King when they sing about, yeah, Hakuna Matata, for the rest of our days. It's our problem-free philosophy. My kids they love that movie. We still watch it all the time. Hakuna Matata means no worries for the rest of our days. Yeah, it's our problem-free philosophy. So I just got sidetracked is the card. I just got sidetracked. So it feels like, it's just that energy of fully, owning up to everything, so human to kind of put things off or get distracted or procrastinate, right? It's just a very human thing to do. And I think especially for you Leos, you are a very attractive sign of, like, you can be very social, you can also be introverted, but it's like everyone always seems to want your time. So I get it. It's like, I feel like this is, it's like you're realizing what you really want and what's really for you, and, what to do to move through whatever. It's like Leos are being shown through this period of contemplation exactly what they need to release, seeing things from a new angle, and it's all really positive, like protected, that the mystery is at play here, but it's all beautiful, Leo. You have so much beautiful energy surrounding you. So let's pull you an island time or island wellness card. Island time wellness. I forgot to write down the timestamp for Leos. I'll have to go back and do that later. Okay. Passion. Look at that, Leo. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. There you go. So Leos are feeling passionate, and this is all about, this relationship is fun, it's passionate, it's insanely attractive and amazing, and I just think it's beautiful. I feel that in these cards, I feel that passion. We've got all the passion cards here, Leo. The Knight of Wands is the only one that came reverse. It's like the only one there's a delay in taking action. But look how passionate these cards are. They're just amazing. Even in the Hanged Man position, the masculine is, he's still looking at his feminine. That's all he's looking at. So I don't know. This is pretty amazing. I see a lot of beautiful energy surrounding those. So, well, they're feeling it. Hopefully they got their roar back after all this craziness. I know, right? I think so. This Lionsgate portal is pretty powerful. A lot of clarity coming in for so many. All of us that are open to it anyways. Yeah, same here. So Leos, I hope that resonated. Just brought you some affirmation and strength moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing amazing. Okay, we're going to move on to Virgos. So Virgo 9811, which is 1 hour 38 minutes. You're welcome, love is. You're so welcome. My pleasure and honor. Okay, so what's going on with Virgos here? Virgos love guides. What do you want them to know at this time about their life? We've got the Hanged Man again. Okay, so Virgos, you may be in a time where you're observing as well. And the Three of Swords. Thank you, love is. I appreciate that so much. So there's an energy here of observing, any sort of pains that you feel inside, heartbreak, grief, sadness, loss, over past relationships, or there's an energy here of observing that inside of yourself and coming into a different perspective of, I think, shifting from feeling the pain to healing the pain, to really releasing it completely, and seeing how ultimately you create your own reality through your power of choice, choosing to truth, which the Three of Swords is, it's choosing to heal. It's choosing to acknowledge the truth for what it is, that you are this beautiful divine being, and that you are perfect in every way, and you deserve to be loved unconditionally and cherished and treasured and adored, and, that is a true divine relationship. So to be with the one who's meant for you, that you don't need to experience any more unnecessary heartbreak, you know, that it has nothing to do what other people do to you or say to you or feel about you or project onto you. It has nothing to do with you. You know, it has to do with them and if they're choosing love or fear. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, straight from the heart of God. Yep. So yeah, there's a very wise energy here. The universe, God, source, creator energy. It's like there's an intentional divine intervention that's kind of keeping people in a place where they, you know, not keeping them, but allowing them to observe things from a new perspective to gain clarity. Virgo, Mars. Oh, that's intense. Yeah. So let's get some other cards here. The Knight of Pentacles. There's this beautiful, though, Virgo. You know, you're moving forward one day at a time. You're on your path. You're aligning with your counterpart. It may feel slow. It may feel like it's not moving. However, you are on your way. This is, you know, the Knight that always gets there with the Ten of Cups. Okay, so you're on the path to your Ten of Cups. You're feeling the emotional well-being and fulfillment, what you're aligning to. One day at a time. It's taking responsibility for your energy, your actions, what you're contributing, what you're creating, and also knowing that it's not a race, you know. It's not a race. It's not a competition, and this is a sure thing. It's divinely guided, so you can trust this. You know this. You feel it deep soul, in your soul, and your bones. The Six of Wands. You guys are amazing. This is all victorious. Like, there's a lot of attraction here again, which is fuel for, you know, helping us overcome things and actually encouraging us to look at the things we wouldn't have looked at before. It's like the love inspires it all. So these cards just flew out. Here we got the Emperor, Justice, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So Virgo, this is amazing, right? This is the Emperor. I mean, taking the lead in your life, in your relationships, in your foundation, in your everything. This is really being in your power, and this is the divine masculine energy as well. So with the Queen of Cups and the Emperor, this is, you know, this is beautiful energy. This is people really feel beautiful love for one another. It feels like with the masculine energy here, again, the masculine energy is very protective right now, in a sense of like that feeling of stability and security and, you know, feeling protected, feeling guided, being able to take action or stand up for yourself or say no to something or whatever it is. Like, that energy's there. And I feel like the Queen of Cups, you know, she's very receptive to, you know, her masculine, and there's a lot of nurturing energy there. There's a lot of psychic connection, like wanting to heal one another, wanting to take care of one another. Both people have been through some heartbreak, you know, and you know what it's like. So it's like the Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles to the Ten of Cups, and then we've got Justice and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's definitely a new, oops, sorry guys, a new beautiful beginning. I watched Cinderella so much in my period of darkness, that card. Yes. Oh, I love that movie. I have that movie. I watch it often too. But there's balance, you know, and a new beginning. So the scales are balancing on both ends as you come into that 0 point, that beautiful harmony, because justice is all about recognizing that this is justice. And this is the Ace of Pentacles here. I'll let you see these. You guys are, yeah, they're so pretty. They're, I don't know. I like these cards. I don't use them very often, but I decided I was guided to use them more because of the feeling and emotion that it invokes. Love Disney Channel. So yeah, it's like the intimate, you know, it's like this is a new beginning. It's like a seed still, right? And both of you can feel it. You can feel the solid beginning. You can feel the intimacy, the deepening of bonds with one another. You can feel each other laying together and just thinking about the future and how you're going to, you know, create your foundation together, knowing that the love is solid. And so as long as you have that effect, you know, knowing that every cause has an effect. And so being intentional about being in love, which it just becomes natural, right? Love each other. And so there's that energy of just natural co-creation. So Virgo, that's amazing. You're right where you're supposed to be. If you feel like you know intuitively that they're moving, you know. I love this deck. I want to get it for myself too, but I don't know if I can use it in my country. What country are you in? Yeah. We got the Novice. Okay, Virgo. So this is the number 5, and it's innocence, beginner, ignorance, new skill without practice, and unstable curiosity. So when the novice shows up, it's just asking us to keep that childlike, open-minded spirit where we're like a student to life again and allowing the universe. North Cyprus, and people can be a little reserved. Yeah. Oh, wow. That sounds like a really interesting. I love traveling, so I'm always curious and interested to go all over the place. I actually used to be a flight attendant, and I loved it. It was like the best thing ever. I love traveling. I've been all sorts of places, but nearly enough. There's plenty more on my list. Come to wherever you are, because I want to go everywhere. So I love that. I love Cyprus, that just that word itself with the trees. So the novice, allow yourself to be really open, like a child, like a student, you know, to know everything, to be okay with not knowing everything, especially when it comes to love. Like, just allow yourself to discover. Traveling, yes, it does. I love how it connects the different aspects, you know, and it brings out different aspects of who we are. It's very to the novice energy. Like, if you allow yourself to travel in that energy, you learn so much. Like, if you're the people and the culture and like listening to their stories and learning about their customs and all of that, like, you get to know people so quickly, and they love sharing about themselves. And so when you're open and you know, you just go in like, I don't know anything about this place or these people, and you have that open heart, you connect in the heart right away, and then before you know it, you're like immersed in this beautiful, you know, you're welcomed into the family. Like, even in Mexico, I stayed in a village for a week. We did like a village stay. It was like a family friend thing. So it was like, and then we did a week in a hotel. So it's like I got to experience 2 different ways of living. When I went to Mexico, and the beach camp, it was like a campground on the beach, and like kids were going to school in bare feet. And also when you connect with strangers, like, you feel the shared consciousness. Yeah. But they were all so happy and just, you know, wanting to be together and like cooking big meals, eat together, and like just, you know, everyone's welcome. And it just, I learned so much and made friends. And you know, it's just being open. Cancer, I get homesick easily. You need to be with the right person when you travel. Yes, you do need to be with the right person when you travel. Oh my gosh, yes, very important. Oh yes, very important. Yes, I agree with that completely. That's very good advice for anyone who wants to travel. Make sure you're with the right people, or just go alone. Okay, let's get you a Earth Wisdom card here. Prosperity, number 32, Virgos, prosperity. So I feel like this is reassuring to you as well. Prosperity, I love 32, and that's a number 5. You got the number 5 here a couple times. So there are things changing in your physical reality. If you're feeling, you know, like you're not thinking abundant as they could be, just know that they are becoming more abundant every day. And it's through your ability to really appreciate. And you know that these cards are, a lot of them, I think they're all mostly at night. Not all of them, I guess half of them. But I love that the prosperity card is at night, because it's like there's so many challenges that we experience in the dark night of the soul. But through that experience, we come out with deeper wisdom and understanding of what true abundance and prosperity is. And without having gone through the dark period, or the lack, or whatever it was, the poverty consciousness, not having enough, or feeling restricted, or whatever, believing in that lack consciousness, it's through overcoming that and seeing the truth and recognizing, you know, what prosperity is, and having that appreciation for it, and being able to truly, you know, experience and create with it in the physical reality the way that the divine always intended. So it's that it's like affirming, like planting seeds of abundance. Even when you're in the dark, you know, they're always growing and flourishing. So I feel like this is affirmation to the prosperity of your relationship, even if it's in the dark right now or if there's no movement. Like the seeds, the light, the love is eternal, and it's there and it's growing. And I just love this card so much. I've always dreamed of having a nighttime garden, like a moon garden or something, where all the flowers that bloom at night, they have like moon. I don't know. I think it's magical. It's like a midsummer dream or something. So Virgo, I love that. I feel like you're going to be very prosperous together in all areas of your life. I care too much about what others think right now. Okay, so this hangman perspective could be just shifting, you know, again, it's letting go of judgments and what other people think and really embracing yourself, self-love, and doing what's best for you and honoring yourself and loving yourself completely, you know, no matter what. So that's what both people are really embodying and coming into, and being okay with not knowing everything, you know, being the novice again, even though you're adults and matured and all of that. It's a new adventure, you know, it's a new energy of true love that you're both experiencing for the first time, right? Or, you know what I mean? At least in this lifetime for now. Okay. Paradise again. So Virgo, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, enjoying each other. This is beautiful. This is paradise. You know, you're creating your own paradise together. And so that's beautiful affirmation of your divine counterpart, who they are and what they feel like. Absolutely, yes. Okay, so I keep putting my cards all over the place. So we're going to move on to Libra, you guys. Oh, good, Dia. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm so glad. We're going to move on to Libra. Okay. Just take one drag of my smoke here. We've got Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Oh, good. Libra, you're up next. Libra, Sun, Mercury, and Venus. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. I was going to tune in for Libra's sign this morning. Oh, yes, agreed. But I will have your guys' monthly up today. There was something about Libra energy. Kind of like you guys are like these Jedi masters, you know, transmuting energy in the unseen, bringing balance. So, okay, let's see what Libra, what do your love guys want to know, want you to know about your love life? Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups. Look at this. So there may be someone from your past. Hi, Marcus. How are you? I said that right as you were typing that. I'm good. How are you? How are you? Oh my goodness. I'm wonderful. Happy to see you here. So Libra, you got the Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups. Okay, so a new beginning here with someone that you may have a deep already connection with from your past. Somebody that you think about, and there's some nostalgia there. Oh, she's the best. Of course she's the best. I love it. So you've got the Two of Pentacles here, the Page of Swords. You're fine? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yes, a new beginning. Queen of Pentacles and Strength. Okay, so wow, Libra, this is beautiful. This energy of the Queen of Pentacles and Strength. Oh, my just minute buttons and messed everything here. Oh no. I can't help you, Marcus. I'm sorry about that. It's okay. They're just buttons, though. So it's like there's this energy here of just resourcefulness, reassurance, and stability, and being able to maintain that beautiful energy of nurturing, of strength. Like you feel your infinite strength, you feel powerful, you feel that compassion and the forgiveness, and yet you are able to stay very grounded in the truth of reality. You know, you're not allowing reality to toss you about. You done a reading for Pisces? Pisces. It was at 12 minutes and 14 seconds, Marcus. I did Pisces second. So 12 minutes and 14 seconds. I don't know if you can go back, but if you can, that's when it starts. Okay. Thank you, Marcus, for being here. You're amazing, Pisces, by the way. So, yeah, Libra, this is also, you know, finding balance in your physical reality. Page of Swords here. So you're being guided to really embrace that Queen of Pentacles energy and strength that's surrounding you right now. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate that. Good. Yeah, that's how you should be feeling. Just knowing that your higher self is with you. That's when you know you're in alignment. And so if there's anything in the physical world that, you know, it's like if it feels imbalanced, it's okay. It's not bothering you. You're able to handle it. You're able to juggle things or multitask very effortlessly with the help of your higher self. And with the Page of Swords here, this is really communicating with your higher self, having those conversations, being guided, learning about who you are, your truth, kind of, you know, inquiring into different things that you're interested in or consciousness that you're attracted to. Past has been coming up a lot, to heal, and it's so intense. It's very intense. It's very intense, but at the same time, love presents it to you is a lot more gentle than we expect. Like when we go into the healing, it's very intense, but then once we heal it and we face it, it's like spirit is gentle. Conditional love is gentle. My BF Leo just broke up with me. Oh no. Well, if you go back and watch did you Leo reading? I've definitely been feeling really balanced and empowered lately. Yeah. Good. Yeah, you're feeling that energy around you. You know, the strength and the Queen of Pentacles energy. It's with you. It's there to, you know, you feel it, and that communication with your higher self. So, you know, the Ace of Wands to the Six of Cups, that's reminiscing in memories of the past of someone you have that deep bond with, that you just, they're in your heart, your soul, your mind, your body. They inspire you. You want to do art and poetry for them. Like they just inspire that love energy within you. So naturally, okay? So I see a new beginning here. And look at this, Temperance. I'm a Libra, my crush is a Leo. We stopped talking, but I feel hopeful. Yeah, and then the Leo reading, they're in that period of hanged man. It's like divine intervention has pulled them back, and it's for them to get in touch with their emotions. There's something in their emotions they need to heal, right? And so, but it's protected, the union is protected. Just trust what you feel. This is Temperance here, which allows you to really tune into your patience. If it's meant to be, he will, right? Yeah, it's like just trust and know, because it's all a matter of refining. We're all going through this process of refinement, of becoming our best version. So it's a process, you know. There's no rhyme or reason to it necessarily, other than we move at our pace that's meant for us, and as long as we hold space for each other, it actually moves along quicker. When we try to force it, or we question it, or we wonder, it creates kind of this energy of resistance. So it's just knowing that we're each on the path to our highest good, and when we acknowledge that, then when I did tarot reading for him, Hangman kept coming up. Yeah, and that's the Leo energy. If you watch the Leo reading, it's there. So it's okay, you know. There's, you know, Temperance is here. It gives you that strength to be patient, to learn how to alchemize the energy with mastery. Like, this is the card of self-mastery, of tolerance, of hugging the people. I know. Well, it's coming into your world, okay? It's definitely coming into your world. So there is an energy, Libra, of the Tower and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so there may be feeling like you can't quite speak up or speak your truth, but you're being asked to stay focused on, you know, your gifts, your talents, your foundation, whatever it is that you're focused on for your own physical foundation, because if there is a tower happening around you, it was something that was inevitable. It was always going to come crashing down, you know, whatever, if it was a relationship or whatever it is. It's like you're being reassured that instead of stressing about it, focus on your pentacles, your foundation, whatever it is in the physical that you want to invest your time and energy into moving forward. Because if there are any sort of energies, you know, that play out, and they will. And so that's why Temperance is here with you. There is a new beginning, you know, and your higher self is with you, guiding you. So just stay true and stay in your lane and stay focused on, you know, what it is that inspires you. And I feel like this, you know, this person, I mean, they inspire your creativity, your passion, your heart. So whatever your heart is guiding you to tap into, allow it to be that, and know that you're the empowered energy to face and overcome and get through anything. Now giving me some time to create new art. Exactly. And that's exactly what this is telling you to do. You know, create your art, focus on your gifts, your inspirations, whatever's helping you, teen, which is an 8. And it's a new beginning through illusions and, you know, all of that. So I look 3, the Holy Trinity there. It's like, I mean, this is powerful. This is really powerful. Let me see if there's a message in there. Clarity is coming. It's that connection you've got honed in now. It's, yeah, it talks about how clarity requires the removal of unnecessary thoughts combined with enhanced perception. So when we clear our mind of wounds and biases, we open to the idea of seeing new connections and fresh ways of thinking. The results are the ability to make what feels like genius level decisions, no matter how apparently complex the situation, right? Because it's your higher self coming through. You don't have to know all the answers. My mind is clear. Wounds, prejudices, and biases do not influence my responses or my thoughts. I'm able to perceive the world around me clearly. Look at that, Libra. That's beautiful. And I've been feeling that. You guys are like energy Jedi. Like you can see what's what, and you know, like, okay, I'm focused over here. It's like, I don't know, I feel that for you guys. And meditate lately. It's definitely helping with clarity. Good. Yeah, it will. We'll continue because that's, you know, communication with the source energy. So, and, you know, it's like the Holy Trinity of co-creation, you know. This is kind of like you, your divine counterpart, and your higher self, you know, working together. And then you could make that any one. But once you have a 3, a combination of is powerful, but then when you add a third, you know, it's like, and of course 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but this is your intimate, you know, your intimate connection and what is for just you. So that's amazing. Let's get a wisdom of Avalon, Libra. Ooh, wealth. This is beautiful. Okay, stay focused on the wealth, on the energy of abundance, because you're in alignment with Spirit's got your back and helping you really build your foundation, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles here, whatever's going on in the background, your foundation energy is totally being supported. Definitely meditation helps a lot. Try at least our divination. Yes, good for you. I'm really glad to hear it. It does. It's the most important thing you can do. Yes, claim it. Okay, claim it. Whatever's happening, know that energetically it's like all here for you to really stay focused on what's important and build at the same time. Like you're building while everything else is falling apart. You're like, I'm building my foundation. I'm in love. And there may be people are like, that, what, is she crazy? But you're like, no, I know. So keep doing it. Okay, you're doing amazing. This is wealth. That means that energy of true abundance and prosperity is just surrounding you, and everything you're doing is attracting. You are wealth. You see yourself as wealth now because you recognize your value. So it's just gonna start flooding in. Okay, it's just gonna start flooding in. So let's get, yes, claim it. Absolutely, it's yours to claim. Okay, so let's get a twin flame card. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. This energy is just repeating itself like crazy. So again, it's that fear-based false energy of not being good enough, of not seeing our own value, Libras. So now we're seeing our own value. Think I'm nuts for my enthusiasm. I know. People think I'm crazy too. Like I remember when I was coming out of like depression, it was like the first few days I was really happy. I had finally like really broke through and I was like, I'm good. Like I actually feel it. And my like close family, they were like, Crystal, I'm concerned about you. Like what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I'm just happy. And they're like, well, I think that I'm like, what? I'm like, why aren't you happy for me? You know, like I would think you'd be happy for me. I've overcome some pretty tough stuff, you know, but it's like they don't, they're like, you're not who you used to be. I'm like, do you want me to be sad and depressed? Like that's pretty sad. Like I'm good. I'm good. Like it was so crazy. That is having that compassion and understanding, you know, it's like, wow, you know, it's so wild. So I really see here, Libra, look at this. Wealth, it's like you're recognizing your own value, and because of that, you're able to let go, and your divine counterpart as well, of anything, any thoughts or feelings like you're not cut out for something, or you're not meant for something, or could it be for me, right? Yeah, any sort of false beliefs or programs that had us believing we were, you know, not meant for this, or this was too good to be true, or whatever, you know, those thoughts are gone. So, or dissipate out the door, on their way. Okay, so let's pull you an Island Time Wellness card here. Karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So both of you are in the process of truly releasing the ends of your karmic relationships, and this is what is allowing you to see the love for each other so true and pure and clear, crystal clear. There's no doubt, because of the karmic relationships that were experienced, and understanding the lessons, and being able to let go and love each other, you know, for who you are, good, bad, and ugly, all of it. So you both had to experience karmic relationships. And yeah. So the period, my mom is thankfully very spiritual too, so she understands well, but my dad, tarot. Yeah, and that's natural. He will. Old identities and relationships. Yeah. And you know, it's okay. You know, we all have these fears. And so it's having that awareness of his fear and not triggering him unintentionally or feeding it, but just respecting his perspective. And, you know, also at the same time, it's okay to say, you know, I respect your viewpoint and I just hope you can respect mine, and I won't push it on you or anything like that. You know, it's like just honoring each other and allowing each other to figure it out on our own, you know, but not using it to cause harm or forceful anything. Like nobody in my family even likes to acknowledge that I do tarot. I think part of it is that I do tarot, and so I'm weird, and so it's like, okay, well, I'm weird, but you guys all, you know, come to me for advice. It's not me, it's the divine working through me, and I'm just allowing it. Finally, it's taken me a while to come out of the closet, you know, over the last couple years, but I did it. I think it's levels work. Well, yeah, a lot of people do, and they see the devil as negative. I feel like we're definitely finding more balance recently after some arguments, but yes, I can most definitely relate. Yeah, be weird, right? It's so wild. It's the older generations, and I've struggled with that too. Then keep hoping, you know, love is everlasting and it can never be taken from you. It's meant to be yours. Right? So that was Libra's reading. I'm all over the place, you guys. I'm sorry. We're going to move on to Scorpio. But this is amazing, you know, because true unconditional love is all inclusive. And the devil energy is simply a misalignment with who we really are. It's not, the divine doesn't judge it in any way. It's there to teach us. But the older generation, because of all the very traumatic things back in the day, you know, I can see why it's harder for them to be open and accepting of it, you know, and see it from a new perspective. And they may not, you know, it may not be their path. It may not be that maybe that they came to, you know, they're playing a certain role, and without that we wouldn't have the ability to have the awareness, you know. There are people in my life that I don't think are meant to wake up in this lifetime, and so I just love them, you know. I just love them for who they are and accept them and offer whatever I feel they're open to and nothing more, you know, or less. Just tuning into what people need and appreciating them for who they are. So Scorpio, you've got the stars and justice. Wow, Scorpio, you've had some powerful readings too. Yeah, this is really beautiful too. It's all this. When I'm tapped into you guys, it's like the energy comes through just so clearly and effortlessly. So it's you guys. You guys are beautiful. I think it's okay, even if they're not meant to wake up in this lifetime, they still pave the way for us. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyone who's interested, JP Spears, embrace your weirdness. Red Talk is great. JP Spears, he is so funny. Oh my God, I love him. TED Talk, is that what you're, is that? Oh, I'm really getting involved in the conversation here. So, so Scorpio, the stars and justice. So alignment, balance, harmony. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. The Two of Swords and the Devil, okay? And the Six of Pentacles. So there's an energy here of the decision. Like there's something that's got Scorpios a little bit in their head. Do I choose? There's a decision here that needs to be made. There's something attached to some sort of, for Scorpios here, that may feel one-sided, that may not feel completely reciprocated mutually. So if that's the case, you're being guided and urged to really drop into your heart and feel if this energy is equal, if it's give and receive, because you've got this energy here of justice, the stars in the wheel, which tells me that this is really, and especially with the devil, okay, because when these energies come in, it's almost like the universe, your higher self, is really wanting to know if you walk your talk or if you're really going to choose divine unconditional love, okay? So it's like with these energies here, it's like, and it can also mean intense passion. It can also mean acceptance of this energy, which is acceptance of the devil energy. Interesting that we're just talking about it too, because the devil energy is divine energy. I so enjoy listening to that. Oh, I'm so glad. I do too. I really enjoy it as well, because I feel like all the messages are for anyone, you know, for different aspects of who you are in your life. So I've been thinking a lot about this energy recently. The divine has really been talking to me a lot about it, and, you know, really learning not to fear it, but to love it, embrace it, and understand it and what the purpose is of it, because it's truly just an energy of human being in physical energy. It's the actual nature of reality is the devil energy. So it's not negative, it's not bad. However, when we're aligned with fear, the devil energy can seem very evil and scary, and it does a lot of really horrible traumatic things to people that are hard to recover from, right? But when we see the devil energy and we respond in love, then I see it as the physical reality now. And so it's all about how your intentions, you know, what you create. Are you creating from unconditional love, or that's really the two energies. Take what resonates, everything is here for us. Yeah. The two energies are love and fear, and the devil energy isn't a way, it's misaligned energy. But when it's aligned, right, when it's included and it doesn't feel left out and hurt, then it's actually very powerful. This is like, can be like passion and doing wild things together and creating something never before seen. It can be used in the context of unconditional love, like within the lines. You know, you're still human, you're still here to have a human experience. Maybe you want to go out dancing all night and you drink a little bit. That's the devil energy, in a sense of being the physical reality being tempting, and you know, but it's also having your own discernment. You know, do you turn into an alcoholic and drink every single day, or do you just enjoy yourself when you feel good? Like, that's totally different, right? Your intentions are in the right place. So I've been learning a lot about this energy, and when we give our power away, you know, when we don't take accountability for how we interact with it, that's when it creates issues in our relationships. So I just feel like energy here of complete acceptance of your path, like claiming everything about yourself. We have to face our fears to experience heaven on earth, but I think those times are also needed with the devil energy to sort. Yeah, because without this, I've been through a lot. So it's I'm grateful to share the information. And so hopefully others can learn from my mistakes and we don't have to have so many, you know, suffering for no reason. Like that's part of my saving grace, you know, is the only reason I'm here sometimes I know is from the saving grace of God. There's no other reason for some of the things I went through. And I'm going to get emotional talking about that, but I'm just grateful to be here with you guys. I'm just like holding up the devil card, like, gosh. I just feel such a beautiful energy with you guys. I really love tuning into you. So if there's a decision here with the Two of Swords that, oh, love is, yeah, I feel that with you guys too, always. Whatever decision has you in your head, you know, if it has to do with any sort of physical type of relationship, just make sure, Scorpio, that you're tuning into your heart, you know, that you're feeling into your heart and your body, you know, is this right for me? Because if it's not and it has you all up in your head, it's never going to be right, right? We've got the King of Pentacles. I feel like I was brought here to transmute some dark stuff too. Yep, you absolutely were. I know I was too. Yeah, it's a part of our journey, and it's real. It's intense. It's challenging. It takes that infinite strength, and I mean, yeah. So thank you for being you. I know I'm here to do that too. So maybe, yeah. I just got some divinely inspired ideas through that little comment. We'll get into that later. But that's amazing. So the King of Pentacles is here. Like you're really being guided to focus on the physical energy. Thank you, Alicia, for being you. I really appreciate you guys too. You're so welcome, love is. I really enjoy this. So we totally got this. We totally do. So the Six of Swords energy here came out as well. Just continuing to move forward. It looks like you and your divine counterpart are moving out of some fear-based energies, you know, mastering your mental realm. And so if there's anything going on here, it's like if there's an energy in the physical that feels tempting, right? Like your twin flame, it's just a matter of, you know, the passion, the temptation, the feelings of just like wanting to devour each other. Like it's okay, right? Because you know you're going to respect each other ultimately and love each other. There's not going to be any harm that comes to one another. It's just what I'm feeling from this energy here, almost like a fear of hurting each other or something. But it's equal. You guys are very equal. You both experience very similar energies, so you have an understanding of the pain or whatever that you've gone through. So there's like a mutual, you know, you don't have to worry. Thank you for existing and sharing all your wisdom. Oh, thank you, Dia. I really appreciate that. That's very, thank you for saying that and for just being you. I mean, you are too, if you're here with me. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's what I strive to do anyways. So to see that it's, you know, it's being felt. So thank you. So yeah, just keep focusing, Scorpio, on your stability, on your foundation, and moving forward out of any sort of fear-based thoughts, because if it's a decision that you're up in your head about, it's never, you know, it doesn't resonate. You've got to give yourself time to keep moving forward out of any sort of fear-based thoughts and thinking. And then I see, you know, it's what you're both doing. So let me just get one more here. The Five of Pentacles. Look at that. Okay, so you're both moving out of this energy of lack, and in the physical world, you know, it's like an energy thing. I really feel, and look at this. I just seen this one flew out, the Three of Pentacles. Love you, Maddie. Thank you. So there's, when you feel someone in the physical reality, look at this couple, how they're just embracing, and, you know, they're ready to create life together in the warmth of their home. This Swords energy is, you can tell the attraction, it's like cold, right? So in the physical, you're going to be able to tell, Scorpio, like right away. And I feel like the stars are all aligning for you. Infinite love to you as well. Love is. And so when you meet your divine counterpart, if you haven't already, Scorpio, I feel like it's something you're just going to feel in your body so strongly. And then we got 10, responsibility. So both of you are in this energy of taking responsibility, complete responsibility for your life and being in integrity. So there's no worry about any sort of deception or anything at all. Like, this is really beautiful, integral energy, Scorpio. You are irreplaceable. You guys are going to see each other as your perfect person, irreplaceable in all ways. Like, there's not going to be any doubt. And the Two of Swords is like doubt. It's like not being able to see. And I understand, you know, it's like that suspicious type energy. It won't exist between the two of you at all. There is no deception. It's just completely 100% legit. Too legit to quit ever. Okay, Scorpio. Look at this. Wedding rings. Did this come out for you guys before? Being married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. There you have it, Scorpio. So I just want you to know that this is a match made in heaven. Okay, so Scorpio, I hope that message resonated and just brought you some clarity, affirmation of what you're feeling. And if there's any doubt, cast it out, go right into the heart, and then you know. Okay, so Scorpio, I didn't write your timestamp down either. Sagittarius is next. 142, 33. You're so welcome, you guys. Okay, so Scorpio, or Sagittarius, I'm sorry, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what do your love guides want you to know about your love life? Okay, Saggies. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you've got the Chariot in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Wow, so there's some beautiful, passionate, yeah, fire energy here. Action, Knight Pentacles. Oh boy. There's some action here. Like, there's action, and then there's about to be even more action. And then there's going to be even more action here with action. Oh, wow. Swords and the Nine of Cups. Oh, my goodness. So there's been a lot of, like, going within and meditation or thinking about this person, really feeling into them, you know, really having dreams about them, visualizing them. Just feeling that your energy. And the Nine of Cups, this is, you know, wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. I feel like with the Chariot in reverse here, there's just like, it's like the energy is aligning, you know, it's like your higher self's, your guide's way of affirming that there's about to be, you know, it's like you're getting the car ready for the trip. You're packing up the car, and it's about, you know, you're not driving in the car yet, but it's you're packing it up for the trip. And as soon as it's all packed and you've, you know, done what you need to do before you leave the house, it's like time to go. That's how I feel, because you've got the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles, and the Magician. So whenever I see this, it makes me feel like two people coming together with all their divine wisdom and tools within, and like laying them all on the table and seeing what they can manifest together. I'm shuffling my Wizard's Tarot deck and listening to Two of Cups just came out the bottom of the deck. These little things help you protect the faith, not gonna lie, totally. Oh yeah, it's just affirming. It's affirming yourself. It's the truth. So I feel like there's an energy of just passion, romance, responsibility, commitment, trust, loyalty, in it for the long haul. Both people, you are each other's wish fulfillment. You're someone who It's easy to just get lost in you. You're not in the head about each other at all. At all. It's fire, it's all passion, it's all chemistry and attraction and stability. Yeah. Everything's a synchronicity days. Oh my goodness, Alicia, thank you so much. 888. Oh my goodness, thank you. I felt that. I just got goosebumps. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you very, very much. So let's get a little advice here from Sag, for Sagittarius. The Queen of Pentacles. Again, you're also being stay focused on, you know, it's like you're coming into your power. You've got all the resources, everything you need to be stable and secure in your foundation. Spirit's got your back. There's no worries. You're being nurtured and taken care of. And look at this, the sun, Sagittarius. It's all fire and like but it's the warm, beautiful, fun, adventurous, inspired fire, passion, chemistry, attraction, love making, all of the, but it's like wild and different. It's not like everyone else. It's so beautiful. You guys are so beautiful. So this is a very positive affirmation that all is well and you're aligning. And I feel like there's going to be movement soon. It's not happening quite yet. There's some sort of energy after this Lionsgate that's just opening up things for everyone. But I feel like literally it's being prepared energetically, emotionally, all of it, mentally. You can feel it. It's coming together. Affirmed like crazy every single reading here. And look again for you, number 17 again. A lot of clarity here. And you got self-acceptance and prosperity. So I just feel this confidence. Yeah, you feel that energy coming too. It's the confidence, it's the prosperity, it's overcoming the dark things, it's learning how to just love yourself completely. And it's all happening. So for those, I mean, if you're resonating with this, it's happening. Like you are coming into union. All of you guys are. You got the Grail Knight again too. It's like the divine is surrounding us all with this energy. Look at this. Seeking the sacred, number 6. So romance, illusion, seeking the sacred in all things. I feel like this is the divine masculine energy as well. Letting go. Okay, so there's an energy here of, I feel like this delay, it's like there's alignment. Both of you are in alignment, but right now you're really being shown what is sacred. You let go and release in the past. You're being shown what true prosperity is, what true self-worth is, and clarity through your connection to one another. And as soon as the divine time happens, it's all love, you know? It's like this connection is divinely guided in love, and it's teaching you both the wisdom of love through this beautiful fire and passion that you share together. You guys are going to go on some really fun adventures together. You're going to create fun adventures actually no matter where you are. I feel like even if you're just at home, like your home is going to be like so enjoyable, and there's going to be a little fun. I don't know. I just feel a lot of excitement and chemistry between the two of you, Sag. Like really passionate chemistry. But it's so pure and true. It's so pure and true. It's so real and powerful and strong and just romantic and nurturing, and it's like you're held and protected in this strength, you know? Wow. That's really beautiful, Sag. I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me, is the twin flame message. So you guys are deeply in love with each other. Like I feel like the way that you feel about each other, there are no words. There are no words that you can come up with to actually express the way you feel. Hence why I feel this passion, chemistry, and attraction. It's almost like your love language. There are no words. And that's how you know you're the one, because this world, I can feel it in my body. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so you guys got I like you too. How is it that I pull this card every single time? I'm going to pull another one here. And I shuffled them. And the golden mirror. So it's like there's this energy that's, you know, so sweet and pure. It's a pure, true energy, and yet you're a divine infinite being. You're sovereign, you're free, you're wild, you're divine. It's like you get to explore the divine and all of its ecstatic bliss, and with no guilt or anything, just open, just being yourself and discovering yourself in so many ways. And as you're letting go of things from the past, this came out the golden mirror: self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. So you guys could have been coming out of relationships that were very, had that narcissistic energy, and coming into this very genuine, pure and true energy where you just really like each other. Like maybe you don't like anyone else, like you like each other. There's no one else you really like them, And so this says someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, want to date. So this is really sweet energy, you guys. I truly hope this resonated, Sag. This is a beautiful energy. It's so playful. It's so warm and passionate, and it's like really loud, yet there's no words. Sense. So I love it. I hope that message resonated for you guys. Just brought you the affirmation and just confirmation to keep going and doing what you're doing, for sure. So we're going to move on to Capricorn now, which is the last sign, 152, 58. Capricorn. All right, Capricorns, how are you doing? Let's see, what do your love guides want you to know? Oh, good, love is. I'm glad you enjoyed that. That was quite lovely. I could feel the warmth for sure in that reading. All right, Capricorn. What do your love guides want you to know about your love life at this time? We've got the Ten of Wands, okay. So you may be at the end of a cycle here, the end of some hardships. We've got the King of Pentacles and Justice in reverse. Cappy rising, okay. Beautiful. Okay, so this may be affecting a little bit in your physical reality. Thank you for all these amazing messages. You're very welcome. It is my pleasure and honor, for sure. So there may have been some energies in the past that felt imbalanced, that created a little bit of hardship, a little bit of or challenges, just kind of a heavy, struggling energy. But I feel balance returning for you. And again, you've got the King of Pentacles in your reading, which I feel is, again, this divine masculine energy that's surrounding you, bringing in a lot of stability. Even if it's just energetically, like it's helping you take action. And it could also be your divine masculine energy that's, well, it is your divine masculine energy, but if they're not in your physical reality right now, there's this period, this energy that's balancing out right now from the past. We've got the Eight of Wands here, which means there could be communication coming in for you, Capricorn. Very beautiful, passionate, loving communication, okay, as things come into balance. So let me see what else is doing for you. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. So the Chariot and the Magician. So Capricorn, I see communication and I see movement. I see possibly someone coming towards you, going towards someone. It just depends on how the energy is guiding you or the other person. But again, I feel this energy with the Magician of you guys coming, manifesting a whole new lifestyle together. We've got the Five of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. So there's an energy here of change in your physical reality. There may be just a little bit of bumps in the road, or just energy that is, you've got to just, ride it out until it's dissipated. But I also feel it's helping you just release whatever you need to release from the past that's in your physical environment, in your emotions, anything that's lingering on, and you're to focus on your physical reality in a way that is nourishing to your heart and spirit, to focus on your gifts and talents, or whatever you can do to, it's like you want to invest time and energy into what's important to you and into your physical reality. And with the King of Pentacles here, it's an energy of taking action, of being able to do that. I just feel like there's energy here that's preparing you for just beautiful communication. And when this communication comes in, it's like everything's just going to change. The whole energy, it's just going to be like back and forth, and it's going to change your entire reality. So I feel like you're being kind of prepared to kind of for that fast-paced communication to come back and forth, which means, whatever loose ends you need to tie up, whatever makes you feel just more whole and healed and complete, is what you're being guided to do, because you're moving into an energy now where you're receptive to the love and the movement and all of that. So it's like whatever was playing out, there is justice that's coming in here, like balance and stability and communication and coming together and creating a whole new chapter together, basically, that's divinely guided. Okay, and then we've got Temperance here. So if you're feeling any sort of impatience or anything with what's going on, just know that Temperance is here and helping you alchemize and find balance and to be patient for things to show up in divine time. It's like I feel like you're being prepared for energy to shift quite dramatically, actually. Whereas maybe it felt more slow or more, just kind of going along, kind of stagnant, or feeling things that you didn't necessarily, like maybe just whatever, and healing and all of that. But now, and you may not be sleeping as much and stuff like that. So that's just what I feel like. You're being asked to really tune into Temperance and what you need to do, alchemize your energy, so that when you come into union with your person, you're not wearing yourself out or finding yourself drained, or making decisions because you get so caught up in the love that you forget to take care of yourself. That's just what I'm feeling from that. And I think, with Capricorns too, you're a very earthy, physical energy as well. And so paying attention to your body and to your earthly environment is really important for your well-being. It really affects you deeper than maybe someone like me, who I mean, my physical reality is it, but I'm more like in my mental, like my mental space is like the most important thing for my well-being and my emotions. It's like, I know it's important for all of us, but we all have like kind of a stronger effect on certain aspects. And I feel like with Capricorn, they really appreciate the quality of energy and being able to be free in their environment and nurture themselves. So I kind of feel like that's what's happening. If anything in the past was feeling restricted or heavy or burdensome, like you're really being asked to clear it out, and you're overcoming it. It's like there's no issue in that. Letting go, you're releasing, you're embracing change. So I think that's really beautiful. I see alignment here, and both parties for number 15. So yeah, you're being guided to take it easy, to you need to just nurture your environment, yourself, your home, whatever makes you feel really good and really empowered and just in your energy. Take time to rest and rejuvenate and appreciate, how far you've come and where you're going and your connection to nature and yourself and life and all of that. I really love that. She's like leaning up against, I think it's a rock or a tree. It must be a rock, but she's like recharging, from the rock. It's almost like she's receiving energy and rejuvenation straight from the source there. So take time to rest and take care of yourself. Oh, I guess I want to pull one more. And then Strength, the number 3. So recognize where your strength comes from. Yeah, that true infinite strength comes from yourself, from tuning into forgiveness, compassion, and the wisdom of your higher self, and just knowing, Let's pull you a Wisdom of Avalon card. We can't be strong if we run ourselves wild. We don't take time to nurture ourselves, then we lose our strength. We become weaker. So in order to really be in alignment with that divine strength within you, you've got to find the balance and take time to rest. Okay, Capricorn, make sure you're resting and taking care of your beautiful self. Yeah, you've got the serpent and knowledge healing. So during this, and that's also a number 5 and number 23. So there's a lot of physical changes happening for you in your reality. And so as much wisdom as you can gain from the experience will help you heal and move forward, and with that much more confidence. Let me see if it has any special messages for you. It says the serpent's message is one of healing and of gaining knowledge. Whatever situation you're in right now is meant for its purpose. The serpent also reminds you that knowledge is important. Perhaps it's time for you to read a book or take a class in order to gain more understanding of your inquiry. Or you may need to ask questions of others who know and can help you. Ask the serpent and you will be guided to the right answer easily and effortlessly. The serpent heralds if you follow his signal. The serpent also lets you know that you may be suffering because there are aspects of yourself that are still wounded, blah, blah, blah. So this is basically just recognizing that it's, when we heal, we shed a skin, and it's not to worry, it's to gain wisdom and understanding of our journey, and that we're so divine and adaptable, and we regenerate, we're self-healing if we allow the process to just unfold and gain the knowledge and the wisdom from the experience. We can heal from anything. That's the power of love. So only love has that power. There's no other power that can heal everything, because we are love. Let's get you a twin flame card. You're all I've ever wanted. I swear I keep pulling the same cards. So again, you guys are, your union is one of just feeling really lucky. Like really, it's like you're all I've ever wanted. Yeah. Yeah, you're okay with it because you know that it's, the skins have served their purpose, and yeah, that's really beautiful. You're gaining a lot of beautiful knowledge and wisdom, and that wisdom is so important moving forward, because that's the true power there, in co-creating in alignment with everything. So, wow, I think that's amazing. I really like the snake energy. Okay, so we've got stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So there could have been energy in the past of backstabbing and that sort of thing, which, leads to feeling those emotions of, regret and loss and sadness and lack and not feeling good enough because someone stabbed us in the back, or, we thought they were one way and they were really another. And that can really take a hit on our self-esteem, our confidence, and just who we are as people. We question ourselves, and it makes us feel like, we don't know ourselves, or whatever, we question it. So it's releasing all of that, not, learning how to heal from it, not take it personal, which is a process, because it always comes so unexpectedly. So Capricorn, you guys may have both experienced that, but you also got engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So, you're all I've ever wanted. This is such a beautiful energy because it's through the pain, of experiencing, I feel like you guys have experienced some intense pain that you never want to experience again. And so when you find each other, when you come together, it's like you just feel so lucky. And not only do you feel strong, but you also feel like you can rest. That feeling where you feel so secure, you can finally relax. Part of the reason people don't rest is because they don't feel safe. That's what I feel. I feel like when you don't feel safe, when you feel like you can't just lay down and take a nap or relax, it's because you're fear about things. You're afraid. But when you feel that safety and all is well, you can just fall asleep, effortlessly. I feel that in this relationship. You guys feel so good and secure together, and so bonded that it brings this beautiful balance of just healing and knowledge and power to yourselves and everyone you meet and know, and the world and everything. This is beautiful, Capricorn. So I truly hope that message resonated, you guys. brought you affirmation and guidance and just strength to continue moving forward in all the beautiful ways that you are. And that was all the zodiacs, you guys. So I think I'm going to end it here tonight because I have some few other things to do. However, I think I'll be back in the morning or sometime in the mid-morning to answer questions. I don't know. Is tomorrow Sunday? I think it is. So yeah, you're so welcome, loves. I'll be back tomorrow to do like answer questions, and I'll post something in the morning. Maybe I'll pick a time so that you guys have an awareness of what time I'll be on here. I'll just post something in the morning and we'll get on and answer questions and see what happens. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being you. I feel like I need to pull one like quick collective card really quick. I don't know why, but I'm going to really fast just for a goodbye message. You're so welcome, you guys. Thank you for your love and support and for being here. I don't know why my YouTube right now the algorithm is kind of messed up, but I think it's all intentional, so it's okay. Look what card came out for the end message. Are we like super cheaty? Like how is it so perfect? Like, is it even possible? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being the love you are and for being here with me. I love you. Infinite love always, forever, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace in, peace out. Good night, you guys.